Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Welcome to Monday Night Prime. And here we are, the New Jersey Devils and the Edmonton Oilers going to do battle tonight, and this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a great game. The Devils 7-5-2 going on to take the Oilers, who are 6-5-1. Both teams struggled at the start, but the Oilers slowly redeeming themselves. Yersies, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello there, Ben. Welcome to the show. Lucas, good evening. Marshall, Dallas, how's it going? Welcome in, one and all. Let me scroll back here. Darcy, hello there. Welcome in. Beverly, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. And again, good to see everybody. Simon, hello there. Floyd, Theo, welcome to the big show, shall we say, bringing out the big guns for Monday Night Prime, the Oilers, the Devils. Primus, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here and giving us a little bit of your time late in the evening, 8:30 p.m. And of course, if you still have your clocks set to the previous time, it's 9:30. And a reminder, change your clocks because it's actually 8:30. But this is going to be a good one. Who we got playing tonight? The Devils kicking it off. Timo Meier with Nico Hischier and Dawson Mercer. We got Palat with Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. Paul Cotter with Eric Howla and Steven Nosen. Curtis McDermott with Justin Dowling and Thomas Tatar. On the D side for the Devils, Brendan Dillon with Dougie Hamilton. Jonas Sliegenthaler with Jonathan Kovacic. We got Luke Hughes with Brett Pesce, and of course, Jacob Markstrom expected to get the start. Bradley, hello there. Victoria, welcome in. Good to see you. Simon Nemec is scratched tonight, and Curtis Lazar and Nathan Bastian out with some injuries. For the Oilers, Jeff Skinner with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman. Podzikin with Leon Draisaitl and Victor Arvidsson. Then we got Matthias Janmark with Adam Henrique and Connor Brown. Then Derek Ryan going to be with Noah Phillip and Corey Perry. On the back end, Matthias Ekholm with Evan Bouchard. Darnell Nurse with Ty Emberson. Brett Kulak with Troy Stretcher. And Calvin Pickard getting the start tonight. Travis Dermott and Drake Cagula, both scratches. And Connor McDavid still out with that ankle injury. So when will we see McDavid back? It's going to be a little while. Time will tell. Hopefully, he ends up coming back and he's going to be okay. But this should be a good one. Leon Draisaitl has been on a little bit of a tear. He's now up to 10 points. 6 of those are goals. Matthias Ekholm, and by the way, those are just his last 5 games. 10 points in his last 5 games, and 6 of those goals in the last 5. Matthias Ekholm, he's got 4 assists in his last 5. For the Devils, Nico Hischier, he's got 7 points in his last 5. 5 of those are 5 goals. And Dougie Hamilton, 4 assists in his last 5. Markstrom tonight, 5-4-1 with a 2.62 goals against and a 9.07 save percentage. He does have a shutout. Pickard is 3-1-0 with a 2.48 and an 8.97. But Pickard, 3-1-0. And, you know, at times, he's looked really good. We know he's bounced around a little bit, but he's settling himself down. And now the Devils, in their last 10 games, they're 4-4-2. They lost recently to Calgary. They did defeat Vancouver and Anaheim. For the Oilers, they are 6-3-1 in their last 10 with 2 wins back-to-back, Calgary and Nashville. The Oilers looking to make it 3 wins in a row. Slushy Oilers, what's going on? Hoping for a Jeff Skinner goal. Well, it might be tough to get a Jeff Skinner goal if he doesn't start tonight or doesn't get in the game. Calvin Pickard expected to get that start. Now, the Zambonis are just doing the final touches on the ice. The warm-ups are done. They're going to leave, and then they're going to get things started here in just a couple of minutes. They're going to let that ice sit and settle. But these teams really need to battle. The Devils, with 7-5-2, puts them 8th in the Metropolitan Division. 8th, that is wild. The Oilers sitting 4th in the Pacific. Both these teams want to improve their standings. Now for the Devils, the Metropolitan is a tough spot. And I think that's wrong. I said 8th. That was not correct. I think it's 8th in the conference, but they are moving up. They are moving on up. The Devils sitting ahead of Tampa Bay, ahead of Toronto, just behind Washington. They need to catch them up there. In the West, the Oilers, they were way down at the bottom of the standings, and this little streak has helped them climb all the way back up into a playoff position right now. They're currently sitting 7th in the conference, so the Oilers pressing to continue to climb up here. Point-wise, they are now tied with Vancouver and just a single point behind Dallas. So the Oilers making a good run. B. Disney, how's it going? Welcome in. And if you're just tuning in, welcome in. If you're listening along, we're going to have some hybrid coverage for you tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. But as you're coming in, smash that thumbs up, hit that like button for us. I know we haven't got to a lot of Oiler games this season, so when I saw this one on the schedule, a little bit of an early start, I'm like, let's do it. Let's get it done. So we are happy to bring you this one. Now, couple of news and notes. Dougie Hamilton for the Devils is 1 goal shy of passing Barry Beck for sole possession of 9th most by a defenseman in Devils franchise history. Now, for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, he can record 3 points in 3 straight games for the second time in his career. Connor McDavid is the only other player to extend the streak to 4 games in the past 35 years. So Draisaitl, looking for a 3-point night, can do it 3 times in a row. That's pretty darn impressive. Aaron, how's it going? Welcome in. And they still haven't ordered the part to fix a McBot. No, they haven't. The McBot is still suffering. He is still injured. He's still suffering. When we will see him, I haven't really seen a firm timetable for his return. But while he's been out, Draisaitl has been fitting that mold very well. And we've talked a lot, whether it's on Oilers streams or others, about the price they paid to extend and keep Draisaitl here in Edmonton. And right now, Draisaitl is showing he can be the guy without McDavid. So the drama kind of continues, or at least we kind of build this drama up a little bit because, you know, we all said, hey, can Draisaitl be this good without McDavid? They're kind of a 1-2. And right now, Draisaitl is showing, look, I can do it without him. Aaron says Saturday, McDavid is coming back. He'll be back on Saturday. Ooh, that will be good. Simon, we don't have a red light player for today's game. We're just going to listen along and enjoy it. And we're going to see who comes out on top. But this is going to be a big one. Both these teams are trying to get going. The Oilers on a bit of a hot streak right now, looking to continue and extend it. And it looks like they're getting set for the anthems momentarily. We'll see if they actually bring us that anthem coverage. Of course, we know from past experience, hasn't been the case. Amazon Prime has not brought us the anthem coverage, which is disappointing. But we'll be seeing what we can do and what we will bring you. We got a couple different feeds here tonight, so we're going to see which is the best, and we'll be bringing you all the coverage. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting those likes. The likes are going up 2 to 3 weeks, but he was skating at practice today. There you go. Thank you, Slushy. You know, ankles are a funny thing. If you've ever not even done what McDavid's done, but if you've sprained an ankle, if you've twisted an ankle, you know it bothers you. And you know if you step funny or if you pivot the wrong way, that flares up real good and it'll zap you. And of course, McDavid, what he does, he relies on that ankle strength so much. He's on his blades, he's on his edges, he's cutting, he's stopping, he's turning. So he relies on those ankles and puts a lot of weight, a lot of pressure, a lot of force on those ankles. So it has to be in pretty darn good shape for him to come back and be at the pace he is playing at. So I'm sure we'll see McDavid coming back and being sharp real soon. People still filing into the stadium. People still packing it in. We are moments away from getting this game going. Mr. Wolf, welcome in. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And again, and welcoming everybody in the background. Now, if you've never joined us for a stream before, let me let you know that you are earning points by coming in the chat and chatting along with us. You can check your points at any time by doing ! points in the chat. That'll tell you how many points you've earned. You can then bring up Oilers graphics. You can bring up Devils graphics. There's all kinds of graphics through redemption commands, which you'll see all night long how to use them and bring up, cheer on for your teams as we go. And of course, channel members, you have the added perk of being able to drop logos in there and use that to cheer for your squad. But both these squads looking to kind of get things going overall. The Oilers on the power play, they're not doing that good. They have the same problem as Toronto, all that firepower, and they cannot put the biscuit in the basket. The Oilers 15.2% on the power play, sitting 25th in the league. The Devils, who are at 28.9%, are sitting 5th in the league. So 25th to 5th, Devils have the advantage there. The penalty kill doesn't get much better. The Oilers on the penalty kill are only 61.8%. That is last place in the National Hockey League. They are last place on the penalty kill. The Devils at 82.9% are 11th. So special teams goes to the Devils. The Oilers, atrocious in special teams. When it comes to the faceoffs, however, the Devils are 50.7%, 13th in the league. The Oilers are 54.7%, fourth in the league. So the Devils doing a mediocre job winning faceoffs. The Oilers doing a really, really good job there. When it comes to the goaltending stats, again, the Oilers fall short. Goals for 2.58, so they're scoring about 3 goals, 2.5 to 3 goals a game. That puts them 28th in the league. Goals against, that's goals for. Goals against is 3.17, so 16th in the league. For the Devils, their goals for is 3.57, which puts them 10th, and their goals against is 3.0, which puts them 7th in the league. So the Devils take the special teams categories. The Devils take the goaltending categories. The Oilers just have the advantage in the face-off circle. Now, they are playing much better as late. They are continuing to grow and improve. So a lot of those other stats will start to come, but they got to keep playing. The Oilers' big focus right now, scoring goals in special teams. The Oilers take some penalties, and right now they're struggling to kill those off. They have to find a way to be able to kill off those penalties. But not only that, when they get the man advantage, they have to continue to find ways to score. Scoring right now is a challenge for this Oilers squad. You know, right now they're McDavid-less, who's arguably the best player in the game today. And we know he can score. Draisaitl has been filling that void lately. Zach Hyman, who's a 50-goal scorer, a 40-goal scorer, a 30-goal scorer. I mean, Zach Hyman puts a lot of pucks in the net. BD Gaines, welcome in. And Zach Hyman has not been going this year. Hyman needs to find a way. He needs that spark. He's got to pick it up. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who had a great last season, he's kind of fallen off. He needs to get it back up and going. A lot of the key components with this Oilers squad have to change. Now, they did lose a couple of players to offer sheets going to St. Louis. Broberg, it was one of them. And oh my gosh, now the other one is I'm losing my mind. But 2 players leaving from the Oilers going to the Blues and having phenomenal seasons right now for the Blues. And those 2 players really were key components to this Oilers squad, so they need to get it going. Hyman is still broken. He's got to figure it out. He's got to get it up and going, right? This whole team, they kind of need to regroup. They kind of need to remember what they have and how to play. But we're moments away from this one. It's going to be a tough one for the Oilers. The Devils, of course, they have speed. The Oilers have speed. Thank you, Dan, and welcome in Holloway. Holloway, the other one. The Devils have speed. The Oilers have speed. They can match each other's speed. A lot of skill in this hockey game. I don't expect it to be a hard-hitting, physical affair. I think this is going to be a big puck-moving game. A lot of speed. Goaltenders are going to have to be sharp, real sharp. Now, I know both these teams, well, at least the Oilers don't score a ton, but I think this is going to be a big goal game. I think we're going to see like a 5-3 type score. 5-3 is where I'm going, and I don't want to tell you who I'm predicting to have the 5 and who I'm predicting to have the 3, because you might be mad at me. But we'll leave it at that. I hope I'm wrong, but that's kind of where I see this one going. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be action-packed. Right now, we are moments away. They're kind of showing some of this B-roll footage in interviews while they're doing the anthem. So, yet again, we're not going to get some coverage there. Aaron's going 5-4. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, and I think it's going to be that kind of night. It's going to be that kind of night. It's going to be a big one, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. So let me know in the chat, because I see we got a bunch of people coming in. Let me know, who are you cheering for? Which team are you pulling for? Are you an Oilers fan? Are you a Devils fan? And of course, remember to hit that thumbs up for us. Random Aussie, welcome in. Good to see ya. Make sure to hit those thumbs up. And if you're not already subbed up to the channel, hit those subscribes as well. Simon's going for the Oilers. Think the Oilers are going to do it? Going to pull that trigger? We will see. Aaron's going for Edmonton. Aaron, I'm shocked you're going for Edmonton. All right. Yours is going to be with Jersey. Going with Jersey. Go Oilers. Simon thinks it's going to be 3-2. Floyd going with the Oilers. Greatest Leaf fan, how's it going? Even though I'm a Flames fan, I don't see the Devils winning. Wow. Big win for the Oilers. Well, that's an interesting one. 6-2. Wow. All right, let's get things moving. I see them on the ice. I see them skating around. The lights are still down. The lights are still down, so this is going to be coming up. We're going to move over to our other screen as soon as I see those lights pop up or they cut the feed over, and then we'll go with it. The defense of the Devils, they're a big squad, 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", and then a couple 6'3" and 2 at 6'2". The Devils have a very large defensive core, and they got skill. They will steal the puck away. They'll put you in the boards. They'll force you to the outside. The Devils D make it very difficult to play inside. And, the Devils D with that kind of size and the way they use it reminds me very much of the Vegas Golden Knights when they won the Stanley Cup, how they had a big, solid D. The Beer Baron, what's going on? Devils taking it. Slushy says, so excited. The second line for the Oilers. It's going to be an interesting one. We're going to see if they can pull it. And Beer Baron, I love that you got the Vancouver Grizzlies logo there. That is sick. I haven't seen that logo in a long, long time. That is very, very cool. So welcome in. And again, thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. And all right, they're taking their last commercial break before they come live. So we're not going to get the anthems. Why don't they give us the anthems? It's so good, and they never do it. But they're going to their last commercial break on the radio call, and then this game is going to get underway. So welcome in if you're brand new. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sam. We're here all week long, all season long, calling a number of games, and we'd love to have you as part of our community. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Coming up at intermission, you guys made me open the rest of my Tim Hortons box, and we did so poorly I couldn't sit back. We got a little blaster of this year's O-Pee-Chee. We're going to see if we can hit any rookies in this year's O-Pee-Chee. So we got a couple of packs we're going to crack at intermission. See what happens? I don't hit anything good in the box. We got to go out and get something else. And hopefully there's something good sitting inside this little blaster box. So we're going to do that. Plus at intermission, we'll break down all the goals, all the stats. Our game screen will have you covered in real time, near real time, who's on the ice, where the puck is, what's happening, all the stats. We got you covered. So we're just waiting for them to go down to ice level so we can play some hockey. All we want to do is play some hockey and get this one going. Of course, we have a couple of different calls that we're going to decide which is the best one, so we might flip-flop back and forth a little bit. This is going to be slightly different than the coverage you normally see from us, so we got a little bit of a hybrid show for you here tonight. So I'm just trying to keep an ear in to see where they are. Puck drop is next. Puck drop is next. Yes, we know that, Prime. Just get it going. We want to see this. All right, chat. Prediction time. You've told us who you think is going to win this game. Who do you think is going to score the first goal? Who is your opening goal scorer overall for both teams combined? Who is scoring the first goal here tonight? We're going to get things ready while we see your results come in. All right, we are set to go. We got our stats up. There's a lot going on this screen. It is very, very busy. Draisaitl going. McDavid. So, Mr. Wolf, no McDavid tonight. No McDavid. He's out with injury. Justin, how's it going? Welcome in. Hyman, good pick with Hyman. All right, so let me explain while we're seeing them come in. Let me explain what's going all around. So right below here, this ice shot, I know it's small, but it has the numbers of who's on the ice. On the far side over there, you will see where the listing is for the players that will be on the ice, and I'm going to move the screen. This little box here that's shaking up and down, this is where you'll see a list of players for both teams, who's on the ice, how much time they've been on the ice for, and their points. In the middle, just over here in the middle, this will show you where all the shots and goals are scored from all night long. In the middle on the bottom, down here, diagonal down, this little screen here that has the whistle, it says about to start, that is going to be a little bit ahead of the call, but it's going to show you where the puck is moving around the ice. So it'll give you an idea of what's going on with these plays. And when we bring it all together, we get a real good sense of how these games are going. Double O James, welcome in. Draisaitl for the first goal. Nice. Going with Nurse. Dallas is going with Nurse. Nice, nice. I'll tell you, my first pick, not a popular one, but I am going. Who am I going to go with? I'm going to go off the beaten path a little bit because I like this guy. He gets a lot done. I'm going to go Thomas Tatar for the Devils. Thomas Tatar is going to be my first pick to open up the scoring. So that is going to be off the beaten path, an interesting choice. We'll see how this one goes. All right, let me listen in. Oh, there we go. Let's bring this up.
Gloria y honor, lucharemos por ti. Un rayo de sol veremos salir con justicia, paz y fe, con valor y fe, lealtad y amor, bien bordaste tu blasón, deber y paz, virtud y fe, fama y honor será sin par, nación. Oh, Canadá, lucharemos por ti.
All right, there we go. I believe that's Spanish.
Now, tonight's
I
exclusive
believe it's
NHL
Spanish, but here we go. Game, I got to switch over here. I can't move my fingers fast enough. Let's play.
Off the draw, that's silly Paul Colson, who's a nice fit right now with Draisaitl and Victor Arvidsson. Played all the way around. The Oilers have won their last two in Nashville Thursday, at Calgary last night. Matthias Ecamm will flip it all the way back in the Devils' zone. The Devils end a three-game road trip here tonight. They started with a win Wednesday in Vancouver, 6-0, a loss in Calgary, 3-0 on Friday. Paul Colson, the former Canuck, ahead for Leon Draisaitl, 9 goals, 16 points, leading the Oilers in both departments. This is Arvidsson holding on to it his first season as an Oiler. The last 3 in Los Angeles. Cycling out Draisaitl. Nice pass for Kulak. His shot blocked in front. The rebound off Jake Allen. That was Darnell Nurse, and now Dawson Mercer out to center ice as the Devils roll a change.
Good chance early for the Oilers. It was really early last night, 20 seconds in. Draisaitl scored that line, creating a chance. All-star to mention Pod Colson made a great play in the defensive zone and led to that rush.
Jack Hughes will saddle it back for his brother Luke in his own zone. Jesper Bratt had a brilliant season last year. Bratt in control, whips it across in his own zone. The foot race, as we see, won by Hughes. Good strip by Hyman, and it comes back here for Brett Kulak, and now Andre Palat out to center.
Len, how's it
Beautiful
going?
pass for
Welcome.
Jack Hughes. He'll dish it in on Pickard. He'll play it to the outside. Evan Bouchard for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Zach Hyman had the winning goal last night on the power play. Tried to get it out, and now Nugent-Hopkins will sort it out for Edmonton. Just about 2 minutes gone in the opening period. John Forsland, Shane Knighty, a.k.a. the Sheriff, and Thomas Hickey at ice level here at Rogers Place. A steal, and a chance almost develops for Adam Henrique from Matthias Janmark, who had the empty net goal in the 4-2 win last night. Icing.
All right, we got an icing call here. A little break in the play, moving it back and forth. Hyman with a chance, walking out from the corner, couldn't put it in. Len, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody, if you are just joining us. Thanks for being here. There's a couple of feeds we're going to flip between. The one that I really want to listen to is about 20 seconds behind, so we're going to stick with this feed for the time being. We got a face-off coming up in the Devil's zone.
Get that touch back, and all of a sudden it just doesn't leave you. We'll look for him tonight, like you said, around the net. One of the best in the NHL being there.
Connor Brown. Right out in front, a chance for Henrique, and it goes high. Jake Allen got a piece of that one.
Oh my gosh. So Jake Allen is actually going to start here for the Devils, and Adam Henrique just flipping it up and over. Hayden, how's it going? Welcome in. Henrik coming so close. A nice little pass out of the corner. Allen gets a piece of it. Janmark putting it right on the tape. A little backhand. Oh my goodness. Henrik is going to have nightmares about that one. So another face-off coming up here in the Devil's zone.
D-zone coverage.
Off the draw, Troy Stetcher back in the Oiler lineup tonight. Connor Brown from well out, stopped by Allen. Loose out in front. Nick Green's back for Darnell Nurse. He'll play it to the wall, cut off by New Jersey's Eric Hulla. Flung in the zone by Paul Cotter, the former Vegas Golden Knight. Hulla in first, Stephen Mason in back of the goal. Centering pass broken up by Stetcher, and the Oilers out to center. Carried along by Matthias Janmark. He'll get it deep. A handle for Jake Allen. Dougie Hamilton out of the corner now. Last season, Hamilton was beset by a major injury. Looking to bounce back this year now. Out to center. Dowling will clear it in. Ty Emberson for the Oilers out of the corner. Laid out to the center zone. Luke Hughes paired on defense with a newcomer in Brett Pesce, who signed as a free agent after some great seasons in Carolina. To the point, Pesce with a shot looking for a tip, not available. Timo Meier crunched by Emberson. Brett Kulak in control. He'll flip it ahead. Not out. Timo Meier to the flank. Now Dowling holding on to it this way. Luke Hughes, he'll go wide. Out in front. Just through the top of the goal crease, and now Pesce will try and keep it deep in the Oilers zone. Kulak out to center. Derek Ryan, the veteran, back
Dixon,
in their lineup
welcome
tonight.
in.
Did not play last night. And Jake Allen will move it along. Jonas Siegenthaler through center. A little chip in charge by Timo Meier. Matthias Ekholm, who's been so good here in Edmonton, and so good throughout his career. Now it's cleared in. Evan Bouchard back on it. He surpassed 80 points as a defenseman last year through center. It triggers all the way back down.
And you mentioned Ekholm.
Oilers kind of getting trapped in their own end right now. They got to look to move this up. 3 shots the Oilers have, none yet for the Devils.
Every night.
Through center, Draisaitl stumbling, but getting in the way was Siegenthaler. And it comes out to center ice on and off the twig of Arvidsson. Loose along the boards. And the Oilers will get it deep. Goalless start here at Rogers Place.
Edmonton's checked really well, guys. There's just not a lot of space. Maybe the most we've seen Jersey come up. It seems there's always a blue body right on them. Right here we go.
Yeah, Palat. Hicks almost connecting with Jack Hughes through center. The Oilers gain the zone. Nice hand-eye by Stetcher. Denied by Allen. The rebound. Sprawled out.
Great save by Allen.
Still fought for. An excellent chance for Zach Hyman, who has it again. To the goal line, Nugent Hopkins. Bumped a bit by Andre Palat. Played along. A good look there as it's forced back by Jeff Skinner. And now Jack Hughes accelerates. Jesper Bratt pulls up, looks around. He'll drop it off. Paul Cotter will circle the track, maintain control. To the slot, Nason with a shot.
And it's
they
in.
score!
That's
Stephen
a
Nason
goal.
on the line change.
New Jersey scores first. The Devils put in the first one, a nifty little move on a broken play. It's going to be Stefan Noesen. Noesen is going to get the goal. He's going to crack the ice. The shot was right there. The Nurse shoves the other Dallas player into the goal. A nice little shot. It goes off the pad, off the post, and just trickles in. New Jersey scores first, 1-0. Devils, if you're just coming in, welcome. Smash that thumbs up button for us, and make sure you hit that subscribe as well. Devils 1, Oilers 0. Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody.
He can be in the bottom half of your forward group, and as Hicks said, he can play in the power play and get it done.
Well, he certainly can, and he's a big body. The thing I like about it is that line has been very productive, that third line with Howell and Cotter. So a couple of new additions in Cotter, Nason on the wing, and Howell in the middle. It's been a nice fit for New Jersey getting that depth scoring.
Mason again denied by Emberson. Played to the boards. Cotter is there, and now Kulak will take over. The Edmonton native will skate it out of his own zone. Stefan Nason, his 6th goal of the season from Paul Cotter, and it comes at 5:28. Good start for New Jersey. Henrique out in front. Dowling will cover up. Here come the Devils out to center. Tomas Tatar. His second tour of duty with the Devils. Now Curtis McDermott out of the corner. They lay it back, held in. Kovacevic this way. Siegenthaler caught by Pickard.
A nice glove save there by Calvin Pickard. Reaches out with the leather, grabs that one, and hauls it in. They're going to go for a commercial break, and they'll be right back. So welcome everybody again. Thanks for tuning in. We got 13:47 to go in period number one. Nosen from Cotter, the goal scorer here in this first period. But all in all, it's a pretty even game. 5 shots on net for the Oilers, 2 for the Devils, but the Devils are the one that found a way to put it in and crack it open and get that first goal. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We are on our way to 25,000 subscribers. Right now, next stop is going to be 24,850. And when we hit 850, so 20 more subscribers away, we're going to announce what our 25K giveaway is going to be. What are we giving away to one lucky subscriber when we hit 25,000 subs? So hopefully you'll join our community, hang around, and be a part of what we do. We're streaming multiple times a week. In fact, this week, we stream Saturday night, Sunday night. We're here tonight. Tomorrow, we got the Leafs and the Boston Bruins. You know that's going to be a great one, a real good one. Cheryl coming in. Thank you so much. Oh, Cherry Boy coming in. Wolf 4K, welcome in. So tonight we're here. Tomorrow, the Leafs and the Bruins. That's going to be a vicious game. Thursday night, we got the Predators and the Panthers. That's right. Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers taking on the Nashville Predators. That's going to be huge. And then Saturday night, Montreal and Toronto, a classic rivalry, perfect hockey night in Canada matchup. So we are bringing you all kinds of hockey every week, and we hope you'll return and join us as we go. So they're just coming back from commercial. We're going to get right back in this one. Thank you kindly for hitting those subscribes. Welcome in to our community. All right, let's see how the Oilers can continue to press back as the Devils got that first goal, a shot right from the slot.
And it was all Edmonton right before that. That save was sort of the catalyst. You saw the whole bench get up, and the Devils have found their legs.
So the goalie coaches don't teach that sprawl, right?
No, I don't think that's it.
The starfish.
But sometimes whatever it takes, just stop the puck.
They don't work on that. Okay. Steph Nason has 7 points in his last 8 games, including 4 goals. And
Jason, welcome
here
in
tonight. Short hopper in on Pickard. Pickard, a great story last year. It was a stopgap in the regular season. He had to do the same thing in the playoffs. Behind Stuart Skinner out to center. Arvidsson at the line. He'll get it deep. Allen out to get it. Dougie Hamilton headmans the puck to Jack Hughes. Here's Andre Palat. 2-time Stanley Cup winner in Tampa Bay. Out of the corner, Palat will hunt it down, grind it out. Hamilton a shot, kicked out by Pickard, and Brendan Dillon will take over at center.
That's a big save. Hamilton can blast that puck, and Pickard able to kick it away.
He just finds those spaces. Dougie Hamilton just shrinks the zone, and the Oilers got to be aware of that. He creeps in.
Dillon now will aerial flip it in for a change.
Devils very close to too many men on the ice there. Richard, how's it going? Welcome in.
For Brett Pesce. He'll scale it in.
Richard, this has got to be a late start for you.
Stetcher feeds it back to an open corner. Henrique will get there, forced by Nason. Jam. Just about 8 minutes gone in the opening period. Along the boards, Matthias Janmark. And the Oilers reestablish a breakout through center. Carried along, impeded was Janmark. He goes down. Cotter resets the table for Pesce.
Welcome in.
To center. Connor Brown will get to it. They hinge along to the Oilers. A drop pass, finding Janmark from Henrique. They whip it across, and Tatar starts a breakout for New Jersey. Tomas Tatar. Button hooks, lays it back. Kovacevic stopped again.
Big rebound.
Henrique has the rebound, and the Oilers will survive that.
That shot caught Connor Brown in front. He did a good job of tying up McDermott as that rebound was laying there.
Kovacevic in the zone.
Offside by a mile. Big time offside, but a good pace. 11:28 left to go. 11:28 left to go. They're going to take a moment, get reset here. Again, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Richard, good to see you. Yeah, it is. If you are in the United States and you're watching along, we're not going to talk about it too much here. Just make sure you get out and vote. We don't care who you vote for. Just make sure you get out and vote. We will be here tomorrow night. And again, same rules apply. We're not going to talk much about it. Just get out and vote.
Dillon, hard around it goes. Ecamm out of the corner. Edmonton back out. Victor Arvidsson angles it deep, cut off by Dougie Hamilton. His partner is Brendan Dillon. It's gloved down by Evan Bouchard. He'll carry in. Play it to the outside. Nugent Hopkins blocked, reacted to, and fought off by Dillon. The rebound blocked again. Draisaitl. The follow-up is taken there by Ecamm, and it wouldn't go. Dillon out of the corner. Now Hamilton for Timo Meier. It deflects out of play, and we get a stoppage. And a little chaos here after the whistle.
Some pushing and shoving. What a chance. Evan Bouchard walking in. Holy moly. What an opportunity. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Thanks for hitting those likes. Keep those likes flowing. Help us out by hitting those likes. Yes, McDavid is injured, Bradley. McDavid is still out for a little bit. He is skating again, which is good, but with an ankle injury, you never know. You never know. But my gosh, the Oilers putting it through the crease. What a chance. Draisaitl had an opportunity. Bouchard had an opportunity. Some good chances going back and forth. And a little cross checks after the whistle here on Dougie Hamilton. And that's going to draw a crowd as Ecamm gets involved there. Dillon coming over to have some words with his fists there. We got just over 10 minutes to go. Oilers trying to get the momentum going. The chances are starting to come.
Early in this game, so the Oilers had a couple of chances. That puck bouncing around in front. Just haven't been able to capitalize.
Nugent Hopkins, Zach Hyman, and Jeff Skinner. His first year as an Oiler after being bought out by Buffalo. Betting on himself, he signed a one-year ticket.
Had a nice goal last night for the Oilers.
And powered that one home. A lot of block off Bouchard. Goes off Jack Hughes out in front. That deflects out of play.
That's going to go up and out of play, so we're going to get another face-off coming up here real quick. Pucks seem to be jumping out of bounds real fast here. The Oilers, though, they're just trying to put pucks to the net right now. Pucks to the net, make something happen.
The way they move on the ice is incredible.
Luke here, Quinn in Vancouver. Now Pesce out to center ice. Palat broken up by Bouchard. In the neutral zone, forked along by Skinner. The roadblock was Palat. Now Brett Pesce. Through the center zone, he'll gain entry. At his side, just for Brett. To the corner, Palat to the slot. Hughes losing control. In a tough spot. Nugent Hopkins leads the way for Edmonton. He'll dump it in. Allen will play it to a safe area. Brett sealed off a bit by Skinner. Now it's reestablished by Pesce back out to center. Halfway through period one. Play is offside at the Devil line. Just under 10 minutes left in this first period.
All right, they're going to take a commercial break. 10 minutes to go. Fast first period. It's moving. 5-4 the shots. The Oilers leading ahead in the face-off percentage right now. The Devils are ahead in the physicality and block shots, but a good pace. Both teams getting some chances. Coming out of this commercial break, the Oilers, I can see them kind of strategizing. They're going to look to continue to move here. The shots on net we've had, surprisingly, they've actually been decent quality shots. Usually when you get a low shooting game like this, you don't see high quality shots, but both teams have made the goaltender make a move. They've made the goaltender to actually get out and make a save. They're not shooting directly at the goalies. Of course, that one goal from the Devils, a well-placed shot off the pad, rolls down off the post and just trickles in, but it doesn't matter how it gets in. It just matters as long as it crosses the line. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is going to be a fun one. Oilers trying to get that mojo back and going. The Oiler fans frustrated with the start this team has had, and they're looking to get it going. Books, how's it going? Welcome in. Who are the Pelicans? Like the Pelicans from the NBA Pelicans? Is that the Pelicans, or you're probably referring to from the scoreboard Pelicans? Or Coin Casey, what's going on? Or Coin Case Carney, welcome in. The Pelicans are a Finnish. They are a Finnish hockey team. I didn't know that. I was unaware that they were also a Finnish hockey team. But they are the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans used to be the New Orleans Hornets, if I'm not mistaken. Weren't they the New Orleans Hornets? Or am I making that up? But they are the New Orleans Pelicans. Why? I do not know. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go face off outside the Oilers zone. Hey, Gordon, welcome in.
Last week in Winnipeg, Shane.
Well, he is a member of the Manitoba Hall of Fame now, Hicks. Shane Knighty. I'm sure
thank you,
somewhere.
He can do what he wants.
That
now.
makes sense.
Absolutely.
I didn't know where it came from.
Anyway. Along the boards, Noah Philp taken down. And the play is fed in offside with 9.
Another offside. Yes, Richard, that is correct. Yoko, how's it going? Welcome in. Shoot the puck. Just shoot the puck. It can't be more simple than that, right, Yoko? Shoot the puck. That's funny. But yeah, apparently the Pelican is part of the flag. I did not know that.
Yeah, resilient, right? Believing in himself. And Knobloch mentioned he had such a great training camp.
Yeah, he said he could have been here from the start.
I think what is underestimated by all of us, except you guys that actually played this game at this level, is the mental struggles all the players go through.
Oh, it really is. You talk about it. And then you talk about a player, the mental aspect of the game is so important, and making sure you're right, ready to go. Confidence, a huge factor.
Connor Brown fumbled a bit by Jake Allen, but he'll freeze and get a face-off.
Another face-off coming up. Yeah, Richard, I'm right there with you. I'm a Leaf fan, a hockey fan. I don't mind the Toronto Raptors, but I'm not a diehard Raptor fan. They've been so frustrating over the years. I certainly enjoy some basketball, but hockey is my sport, and that is where you will find me spending my time. All right, face off to the left of the New Jersey netminder.
The NHL, just an example there. Just always in the right spot, and we'll continue to see it over and over again. He's going to have some tough matchups this evening.
So Friday night, there were 60 face-offs in the game, and Heischer took 30 of those.
Wow.
And he's always among the league leaders. They're a very good face-off team, New Jersey.
Yeah, well, Sheldon Keefe said this morning, he said, you know, new players most surprised. He said Nico Heischer, I didn't know he was that good on both sides of the puck. He said he's, you know, a leader of this team, obviously, but what he's been able to do, it means at all areas of the ice for the New Jersey Devils.
Sheldon Keefe, their new coach in New Jersey, did a good job with Toronto. Couldn't get it done the postseason. They needed a new voice. They have one now in Craig Berube. And he's on a mission here. This team got off to a really good start. They started overseas. And they've been up and down since. Bouchard on Colson. Here's Hecombe with a shot rubbed out by Siegenthaler. And the Devils will pitch it out to center.
A nice little play at the point, a little rotation as Hecombe able to drive down that middle lane.
Luke Hughes, Jonas Siegenthaler, who started his career in Washington, will get it out for Luke. Jack over the line looking for Andre Palat. Centering feed by Jesper Bratt comes all the way back. Now Pesce, one off twice.
Great save.
There for the taking and cleaned up by Nugent Hopkins. As it just sat there in the blue. Here comes Hyman. Right in. Oh, just wide. Skinner on the target, stopped by Allen. Quick answer by the Oilers. And Skinner recoils. 7:25 left to go, period one. John Forsland, Shane Knighty, Thomas Hickey, Andy Petrillo, Blake Bolden. Prime Monday Night Hockey presented by Uber Eats. Nurse will send it all the way around. Brendan Dillon kicks it back. Corey Perry, 90 in the blue. There for the Oilers now. Eric Halla, Paul Cotter. Out to center ice. Good hand-eye by Emberson. He knocked it down. Nason, the goal scorer, gets after it. Edmonton will spring from their own zone. Kulak headmans to Philp to the outside parry. Indirect pass cut off by Hamilton. Stefan Nason out to center ice. And a change for New Jersey. Ty Emberson will clear it in, the former San Jose Shark. Jonathan Kovacevic. Some forechecking pressure from Derek Ryan. It's played along the boards all the way down. No icing. Emberson shoved by McDermott. Dowling attempting to seal the wall for the Devils. Out of that scrum, Tatar is there too. Siegenthaler risking one block. A good block by Connor Brown. Here's Tatar. He'll advance it. Peel away from Henrique. Tomas Tatar puts on a bit of a show, but it's interrupted. Connor Brown busting out. Siegenthaler wins the race. And he blows a tire. In front, Henrique stopped by Allen, his best. And he has been under siege in this first period. And it's Henrique once again.
Some big saves by Jake Allen here to keep his team in it. If you look at it, they have the 1-0 lead, but the Oilers with the better of the looks here in this first.
Timo Meier swallowed up by Cal Pickard.
Meier getting in there. Pickard's been busy right now. Some good chances by the Devils working it through. They're going to a commercial break. We get basketball and American football live. Oh, nice, Richard. So you get a little bit, but NHL's on Sky. Gotcha. Yeah, Dan, we're doing a little bit of a hybrid show tonight, trying to save the voice a little, doing 4 games in 4 nights, and ultimately going to do 5 games in 6 nights. Takes its toll. So just trying to save where we can. So for some of these games and the Nashville Preds, we're going to do a little bit of a hybrid show. But we're still here. We're still chatting along with you. We want you to still be part of the experience. Herman, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. James, good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Make sure as you're coming in, you do hit that thumbs up button, hit that light, and hit the like, not the light. The lights can stay on, but hit the thumbs up. It's not easy. Yeah, Coin Case, it's certainly not. And, you know, I like to get very excited. I don't scream and shout and get all in the camera. That's not my thing. That's some other guy. I like to have some fun. I like to call it what it is. We still like to get excited and have some fun. But gotta save it. No, you're not crossing the line at all. Sorry for crossing the line. But you know what, Dan? We're not going to get into it here. We're not going to break it down. All we're saying is we hope you go out and vote. Don't care who you vote for. Just go out and vote. But we're not going to get into. I don't want people here to get in a debate of which side is the best or the worst, because I just want everyone to have some fun and enjoy the game. Samantha, hello there. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. And thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Now, we know there's some viewers that are probably watching we've never met before. Hello, my name is Sam. This is a Samwelb B12 experience. Why is it the experience? Well, we like to have some fun. We like to do our hockey games a little different than some other people out there. We try to be on stream. We try to call as much of the games as we can. Sometimes when we go through these long stretches where we do 4 or 5 nights in a row, we try to do a hybrid approach so we can still be here and have some fun. Spaceman, how's it going? That's okay, Dan. Yeah, I know it's once in 4 years, but it's not our thing to talk about. We're a sports channel. All right, let's go. Back in at it. Devils again. Bouchard with a huge block there. Wow.
How did that stay out?
It was either Bouchard or Hughes. Both were there.
What time did I get up? Like in the morning?
And so was the yawning cage.
Thanks,
Wide
Dan.
open net.
Out to center.
I was up 7 o'clock this morning, maybe? 7 a.m. Eastern
Breakout
time?
again. 15 minutes gone in period 1. Played along the boards. It's a self pass. A good look at him. All the way
Yes,
around.
Samantha,
Heischer.
we do have moderators.
Broken up. Dawson Mercer will lift it ahead for Timo Meier. In a foot race with Matthias Ekholm. Meier collects it, centers it by Heischer. Arvidsson will not get it out. Good keep by Dillon. Heischer. He finds the handle. Brendan Dillon going wide of Victor Arvidsson. Cycling here. Hamilton, a shot.
Nice stop by Picard. He's going to hang on to that one again as the Devils throwing pucks towards the net.
Extend the lead as this puck bounces away from
There you go. Thank you, James. Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on tomorrow.
Brett lets us go. There's Bouchard. It hits
Bouchard with a huge block. He didn't even intend to do that. He was kind of tripped up, sliding down as he was trying to take Hughes down in front of the net, and that shot came and hit him. So Bouchard gets credit with a big block.
Pass it was by Palat too. I think everyone in the building thought he was going to shoot that thing right back to Jesper Bratt.
I had the goal call ready. Almost, you know, got to think twice there. Not easy. Not at this age, along the boards now. Looking out to center ice. Hyman with Ryan. They crisscross. Zach Hyman, 54 goals last year, 2 this season. A chance! Allen says no. Nugent Hopkins was tied up by Brendan Dillon. Fans want a call. Unprovided. Dillon seals his man. That's Ryan Nugent Hopkins. We get a closer look at it. To the point, Stetcher. He'll swing it. Nurse with a shot pad. Save Allen. Directed right to the corner. Hamilton moves it out to center. The Devils changing. Jeff Skinner spins off Brendan Dillon. It pops out to Jesper Bratt. Settled by Skinner. Jeff Skinner choked off by Siegenthaler. 2-on-1. It's Pratt with Hughes. Jack Hughes for
Come
Pratt.
again. Oh, that was a close one.
Siegenthaler, Jesper Pratt in front. Palat, good stick by Adam Henrique. And it comes out to center.
Thank you, Yoko.
Example of that quick stroke to Brady. Hughes and Brad, little quick give and go on the rush.
Anderson to the corner. 3:20 left in this first period. A stretch pass doesn't work.
And there's an icing call. Yeah, no penalties yet. It's been a pretty clean game. We kind of predicted it off the top. This would be a fast-paced game, a big puck-moving game, and that's what it's proving to be right now. 12 shots for the Oilers, 9 for the Devils. Great pace, back and forth. Real good pace. Yeah, 9:16 Eastern time. If you're in the Eastern time zone and your clock is showing it's 10:16, make sure you change that back because you forgot. 1-0 Devils. They're hanging on again. Thanks for coming in. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Hit that like button. All right, let's go. 3:18 to go here in the first period.
Fitzgerald had in mind when he revamped this blue line for Jersey. All big, long guys with reaches.
Yeah, protect that middle of the ice, and it's still able to get a shot. Jake Allen, who's been terrific here in this first for New Jersey. That's the other area New Jersey needed to vastly improve upon their goaltending. And Markstrom's come on up as late, and Jake Allen's been terrific here tonight.
2 really capable veterans. They've gone through a litany of goalies over the last couple of seasons through center. Most of them young goaltenders. Now Luke Hughes. And it's really tough and unfair to bank on that. Now Nico Hischier creeps in. The trailer Meyer has shot a stinger off Draisaitl. Meyer gets it back. Nice read by Ecamm. He'll move it. A stick lift by Janmark, and he'll pick up the puck. He just knocked the stick right out of Nico Hischier's hands. It's dumped all the way back in. Brett Pesce on the wall. Cotter gets it out to center. Podkolzin will send it back. 2:20 left in the first period. 1-0 Devils. On the goal by Steph Nason, who has it now. Hamilton, forechecked by Podkolzin. Nason with his back to the play. Paul Cotter broken up. Arvidsson there. The Devils take over again. Cotter accelerates through center. Gains the zone. He'll rim it. And back of Pickard to the corner. Nason is there for the Devils. Draisaitl.
Under 2 minutes.
Colson come out of it. And Evan Bouchard will look it over. Who headmans to Vasily Podkolzin. Derek Ryan with a shot kicked out by Jake Allen. Curtis McDermott out to center ice. Tomas Tatar, little dump and chase. Pickard moves the puck, furthered by Stetcher to the wall. The tie-up, Ryan, Tatar. 90 seconds left in the period. Derek Ryan back out to center ice. He springs Troy Stetcher. Lay it along to the corner for Corey Perry.
Warren, hello,
Perry's
welcome
tied
in.
up by Kovacevic. Phil, back to the point. Darnell Nurse. Off the body off McDermott, punched out to center. A change. Darnell Nurse will hurry up the play. He'll take it in. And he goes down, taken down by Jonathan Kovacevic, and now Brendan Dillon angles out.
Last minute of play in this period.
With a shot, good stick by Troy Stetcher. Jack Hughes will pop it out, intended for the slot, nullified. Skinner for Edmonton to the point. Pesce. With a wrist shot, swallowed up without rebound.
Grabbed and held by Picard. Would like to sleep. How's it going, Florin? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're both doing well. 46 seconds to go here in this first period. Play is definitely starting to slow down a little bit, but both teams with good opportunities. The Devils hanging on. They want to get out of this first period with that lead still intact. If you are just coming in and joining us, again, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe. Nope, it's this way. Hit that subscribe.
Certainly Draisaitl has the last 2 games for them, but we need a little bit more by committee here for that absence when you have the best player in the world out of the game.
Back-to-back 3-point games for Leon Draisaitl. 33 seconds left in this first period. Out to center ice. Draisaitl in full flight. The pass choked off a bit. Henry. Leon in back of the goal. The roadblock was Brett Pesce.
20 seconds.
Dylan a chance to get it out. Heischer, now Meyer chips it in. 15 seconds left in the period. Kicked out by Ecamm for Connor Brown.
10 seconds.
Brown will send it back. A stretch pass for Leon Draisaitl. Held up a bit by Pesce. Draisaitl out in front off a body off Dylan. 2 seconds left. Ecamm out of the corner.
And that's going to do it. The period is going to come to an end. Whoa. Tion, how's it going? Welcome in. How about Utah being the Greyhounds? Is that what they're going to go with? I hope that's not what they're going to go with. Let's go to the intermission and break down some of the stats. All right, here we go. We're going to update this. There we go. We got our stats going. 1-0 Devils. Your goal scorer, Stephen Nosen, his 6 from Cotter and Bratt. Now, when I made my prediction, I went with Tatar. I said, hey, I'm going to go off the beaten path. I didn't get it right with Tatar, but Nosen, not that far off. Wow. Dan, it was a pretty quick period. It was a great pace. Look at the shots, 13-10. The Oilers have the advantage there. 9 hits to 1, though. The Devils using some of that weight, most of it coming from their defense. That's a good job. Oilers doing a nice job in the faceoff circle, like we said off the top. They're one of the best faceoff teams in the league. So 10-5, they control the faceoffs. No penalties in that first period. Clean first period. And you know what? There was nothing where I want to say the refs botched a call. The refs missed a call. I thought it was a pretty darn good period. Go Preds. James, we're going to have the Preds on Thursday, James. Preds and Panthers. It's going to be a good one. Taking a look at the giveaways. Look at that atrocious number. 8 giveaways for the Oilers in the first period. Oh, that hurts. 8 giveaways. 3 giveaways for the Devils. Takeaways 2-1 and block shots 5-3. So all in all, it was a pretty decent first period. A lot of what we expected, a lot of what we predicted. Fast moving, lots of passes, good puck control. Both teams doing just that. Your ice time leaders right now for the Devils, the forwards, Jack Hughes at 6:37, Timo Meier 6:22, and Palat at 5.5. For the Devils defense, it's going to be Dylan at 8:23, Siegenthaler at 6:55, Pesce at 6:37. For the Oilers, their top forward, Leon Draisaitl, 6:45. He had no shots in that first period, at least no shots on net, 1 block shot. Podkolzin, he was on 5:58, and Adam Henrique at 5:57. Top D, no surprise here. Bouchard, 8:33. Ecamm, 7:59. Then it drops Nurse at 6:47. Both tendies are playing well. Both tendies tested early and had to keep things in front of them. Yeah, Books. Allen is definitely playing well. He was impressive so far. And while we're talking, of course, we talked the other day. We finished our Tim Hortons hockey cards. We didn't do too well, so we went out. We got a little blaster box of this season's O-Pee-Chee. So let's crack these open. I don't think I've opened any O-Pee-Chee this year. You know what? I think I opened O-Pee-Chee Platinum. I don't think I've opened the standard O-Pee-Chee. So we got them here. We're going to crack some cards. Can't even say crack some wax anymore because they're not really wax. But let's see what we get. Let's see what rookies we pick up and bring home. Hopefully there's something good in here because who doesn't love hitting some good hockey cards? But now back to the game. All in all, you know, the Oilers, we talked off the top. They have some trouble scoring. They've struggled scoring. It looks it here. While they had a couple good opportunities, a couple chances to put it through the crease, they did not come up with anything that was earth-shattering. They did not come up with anything that was really a wow moment. Now, the Devils tender did make some good saves, but I'm still waiting for the Oilers to put one in. All right, we got some base. Here we go. Our yellow is the, what do they call it? The Blaster exclusive yellow border parallel, Anton Lundell. So nothing special there, but Lundell, he's having himself a good season, but at least it's a exclusive. Kirill Kaprizov, 2023 All-Stars. I like how they do the little All-Star sets. Ferrero. So nothing special in that first pack. All right, let's keep it going. As bad as the Leafs can't score. Yeah, Gordon, they're right there. They're right there. Both those teams having trouble scoring. Columbus Jackets, the greatest club. No demand. Doesn't play till 10:30 tomorrow. Oh, my God. James, those 10:30 games are so brutal. So brutal. They are hard to stay up for. All right, let's go. Here we go. Erik Karlsson. Little Erik Karlsson again, the yellow border. Blaster exclusives. We got a Pavel Buchnevich. What do you even call this? It's a variant. It's like the rainbow variant, the Buchnevich. That's one thing O-Pee-Chee is famous for, doing all these variants. So there we go. Thank you, Buchnevich. That's just because we've called a couple St. Louis games so far. I want to get a rookie. We need to get some rookies going on here. Let's open another one, see where we're gonna get. But I gotta give credit to the Devils right now. This Devils team, they're utilizing their speed and they're forcing the Oilers to get up on them and make some plays, and that's really, really good. Oh, here we go. We got a Shane Pinto and a blue variant Derek Ryan again. No rookies. We're looking for the rookies. And here we go, marquee rookie Owen Beck. Of course, it has to be Montreal. Why? Owen Beck, marquee rookie. Owen Beck, he's going to look good. He is looking good. He's going to be a solid player. Brock Besser, Jesper Bratt, Brady Burns. All right, so far I'm not impressed. I thought I would do a little better from this blaster, not going to lie. I have a hard time with the Devils, and I'll tell you why. It's the Sheldon Keefe effect. I wasn't a huge fan of what Keefe did with this team, right? And how he kept the Leafs going when he was here. Ace, what's going on? Welcome in. Sheldon Keefe now going to the Devils, has a great team, and I like the Devils. They have some great talent. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dougie Hamilton. I like the Hughes brothers. They're good. Jake Allen has been coming on as along. I like Eric Howla. Obviously, I like the Oilers better, but it's a good squad here for the Devils. But I'm frustrated because I don't want to cheer for them. Obviously, I want the Oilers to win, but just in general, I can't cheer for a Sheldon Keefe team. I just can't. All right, let's go. We're still not getting anything. All right, here we go. Rookie variant, Jackson Stuber for the Chicago Blackhawks. Stuber. There we go. A little variant, marquee or rookie variant. Love it. Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, do you guys find that? Do you guys have a hard time cheering for the Devils because of Sheldon Keefe, or is it just me and I have to let it go? Jonathan, I did so bad in those Tim Horton ones. I went and bought a blaster of the just O-Pee-Chee, just regular O-Pee-Chee cards. Had to go and get a blaster. I couldn't let those Tim Hortons cards be the end of me. So I had to go and do something. Gotta say, Timmy cards look better. Yeah, the Timmy cards are good. And Len, I did get your note. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get something together for you and get it sent out. So we'll do that. So thank you for sending it over. All right, here we go. More. Oh, there we go. We got a... Still, it's nobody. I'm getting excited over nothing. It's a marquee rookie blaster variant of Vincent Iorio from the Washington Capitals. Ugh. And a Matty Beniers in the variant. O-Pee-Chee is known for their variants. They do a lot of them. Of course, I'm not getting any of the ones I want right now. Not a Devils fan. I don't hate... Whoop, hang on. I got to scroll back. Went too fast. I don't hate Sheldon. I think someone higher should have gotten canned first. You know what? I don't necessarily disagree with you there. Don't care too much about the Devils with or without Keith. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just find it super hard to cheer for a team with good players to be successful when I can't stand their coach. And you know, not that I think the Devils are going anywhere this year, because I don't. But there's a lot of talent here. I mean, Simon Nemec is going to be a good player. Hishar, of course, he's been developing well. Like I said, you got the Hughes brothers there. There's a lot on this team, but I just think they're going to struggle. Why haven't I been putting my garbage back in the box? I got a fan blowing here, and it's blowing these packs all over the place. Why didn't I just put these back in the box? All right, let's see. What do we got here? Ooh, we got a checklist. Ooh, the old O-Pee-Chee double-sided checklist. If only it came with some gum. And who can read this? That's so small. There's 500 cards in this O-Pee-Chee set. 500 cards. Wow. That is a lot. All right. Hey, we got a Steven Lorentz. Steven Lorentz. Too bad he's on the wrong team. What year? This is this year, right? Oh, it's last year, 23-24. We got Steven Lorentz in the San Jose uniform. Marquee rookie, nobody to note, Jonathan Gruden. So we're getting some marquee rookies, but of course it's none of the ones we want to hit. That's okay. 3 packs remaining. Got to hit something here. I can't let this be the end of my hockey card openings. Of course, gotta save some money. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Hey, there we go. I would have been excited about this 2 weeks ago. Freshly moved on. Timothy Liljegren. Blaster variant. Timothy Liljegren. And then we got a Tyler Toffoli variant. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you think if I put these cards back in the box and returned it to the store, they'd take it? There was no bonus pack in this one. The Walmart ones have the bonus pack or the jumbo Young Guns if you buy those ones at Walmart. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on, give me a name. Give me a name. That's all I want here. Oh, there we go. It's not a rookie card, but it's the variant Tim Stützle. Tim Stützle. Gotta love Tim Stützle. We got a Sveshnikov All-Star. My goodness. You know, it was when I was in the store, this was the only blaster on the shelf. And usually that's an omen. If I see one pack or it's the last box, you gotta take it. You gotta go for it because it's an omen, right? It has to be good if it's the last one. But this is not a good omen. Last pack. Let's see if this is where all the magic is. If it's Walmart, they might take it if you reseal it properly. Jonathan, I can't stand when people do that. I mean, they take advantage of these stores so much. And thank you for that subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. I cannot stand when people go and buy cards. Oh, we do have something here. I don't know what it is. I'm going to move it to the back. I'll give you a little tease. There's some orange here. There's some orange here. That's going to be something good. So we're going to move this to the back without looking at it. All right, we got the Martin Hook variant. We got a Brandon Saad variant. Sorokin, Holloway, Zucker, Skinner. All right, let's do this together. How are we going to do this? How am I going to hold this card up? I want to see what it is. All right, here we go. Let's see it together. Top or bottom? Should we slide it down or slide it up? All right, let's slide it up. No, let's slide it down. Let's slide it down. Here we go. I'm excited. What do we get? Rookie Premier, Jacob Peltier. Opeachy Premier, Calgary Flame. Does this have a number on it? No, just Opeachy Premier. All right, well, probably made a bigger deal of that than I thought. But that's it. Not overly thrilled about that box. My goodness. Didn't do well, but that is A-okay. But yeah, to finish that thought, some people take advantage of the cards. They go in, they buy them, they open them, they don't like it, they reseal it and send it back. Or a lot of people in the stores, and if you're watching and you do this, shame on you. A lot of people in the stores will actually take their thumb. Let me close this box here. Because the blasters are sitting on the shelf like this. They'll take their thumb and they'll push their thumb up the back and they'll pull the bottom out and they'll open the packs there on the shelf. And then this is sitting on the shelf. It still looks sealed. You can't see the hole on the bottom. They've stuck and pulled everything out. So I hate people that do that. It's not right. Don't cheat the card system. Yes, it's an investment. There are some expensive cards out there. But the stuff they have on the shelves at Walmart and some of these other stores like this, the Opeachy or the Upper Deck stuff, it's not huge value. Don't ruin the hobby for everybody else. Ugh, drives me nuts. Well, that wasn't good. So I guess, Sam, you're not going to buy another box. I think I'm just going to have to go and buy the individual cards I want to get because it's going to be cheaper than continuing to go and buy these and being unsuccessful. Or just some steal them. Yeah, Dufferin is getting a case to store them in. Yeah, that's what a lot of stores have been doing is they're getting one of those cases or the shelves with the wire, you know what I mean, the bars on them. So you need somebody with a key to go in and open it up, or they keep them behind the counter. I know a lot of the Shoppers Drug Mart stuff now, they'll keep it behind the counter, so you actually have to ask someone to get you a couple packs. What do you think about Berube and how he will do with this talented Leaf team? Dan, that is a great question. I like Berube a lot. He's old school. He's tough. This has been a soft team. The Maple Leafs, that is, has been a soft team. It's going to take time to toughen them up. I like some of the strides they're doing. They need to still sort out their systems. They're playing predictable right now. They're playing predictable, so they got to fix that. Taxa, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Banking on money, what's going on? Just enjoying some hockey. Oh no, we're not going there. We're not talking about it. We can talk about hockey all you want, but we're not going there. But yeah, Berube, I like what he's doing. It's going to take time. Unfortunately, you're breaking some habits, right? That's ultimately what you're doing is you're breaking some habits. And that's not easy to do. So it will take time. We're going to get frustrated at Leaf fans. It's going to drive us bonkers. But they will come back. They will come back from it. I'm a bad Leafs fan for liking Marchand. Hayden, yes. Shame on you. Shame on you, Hayden. Oh, that's funny. But that's okay. It's like me. I'm a big Josh Anderson fan. I like Josh Anderson a lot, what he's doing. And he destroys the Leafs. All right, let's get ready to pick up period number 2. All right, we are set. Yes, banking. We have the Leafs and the Boston Bruins tomorrow evening. The Leafs and the Boston Bruins tomorrow evening. We'll be here for that. That is going to be a huge game. It's going to be awesome. So I'm very, very, very excited for that. You're right, exactly, Hayden. So we all have one of those secret players we like that we're not allowed to like. But yeah, Josh Anderson, man, if we ever got Josh Anderson in a Leaf jersey, oh my gosh, he's exactly the type of player we need. Kind of like a Darcy Tucker type. All right, let's play some hockey, shall we? Period number 2 is just about ready to kick off. I got to turn up my volume so I can hear. Let's see. We got, looks like the Draisaitl line is going to come on against the Heeshire line. Let's go. Period 2 starts right now.
On the back of the net in the first.
83 points last season for Jesper Bratt. We kick off the second period of long changes. The Devils have a 1-0 lead on a goal by Stefan Mason. Evan Bouchard through center. They recollected. Draisaitl is offside, so the Oilers tag up. And Jonathan Kovacevic will man the puck. He's paired on defense with Jonas Siegenthaler. Controlled breakout for the Devils. Looking to win 2 of 3 on this 3-game road trip. Steal, Arvidsson a shot, a nice recovery by Siegenthaler.
We talked about the defense of New Jersey long. There's a good example. Great defensive stick by Siegenthaler as Arvidsson gets this puck right in the high slot, trying to find the right angle. Good turnover on the blue line. Keep in by Draisaitl. There's the shot. But
John, I bet you there's some out there. There's definitely some out there.
Face-off won by the Oilers. Stetcher locked up top, goes high, hacked at by Derek Ryan legally, and now Dillon. Brendan Dillon out to center, a chip by Nason, worked out by Stetcher, and rolls around right to Dougie Hamilton. They get it in on Cal Pickard, who'll play it to the corner. Nurse resets it for Troy Stetcher. He'll sing it out to center. Covered here at the line by Corey Perry. Cotter tied up a bit by Noah Philp. Cotter out of the corner. Broken up, Jeff Skinner. Philp goes down, and now Kulak. Play it deeper in the zone. All the way around, no penalties called in period 1. Puck is sent all the way down, no icing. 90 seconds gone in the second period. Ty Emerson has a hard time with that one. Pratt jumps on it. Nugent Hopkins out to center for the Oilers. They'll scoop it by Brett Pesce. Luke Hughes defending for the Devils. Pesce on the boards. Pratt lays it back. Luke Hughes navigates through the middle, cut off by Zach Hyman. He'll wrist it in. Pesce looking over both shoulders. This way for Pratt. Now Jack Hughes hits the line. Good stick by Echo. Angled along by Janmark for Nugent Hopkins. A lead pass goes off the stick of Palat, and it comes all the way down. They call it icing.
We got an icing call here. So they're going to turn that around. I just dropped a couple of graphics on the screen. An Oilers graphic and a Devils graphic. Something you can play with all stream long. If you're in the chat, you're earning points. Simply type !points to see how many points you have earned simply by hanging out and getting in on the conversation and chatting along with us. Here we go. Face off in the Oilers' end of the ice.
Pressure on the puck. Great turnovers. Take it to the net.
Yes, McDavid's still out with injury.
Face off won by New Jersey. Siegenthaler for Kovacevic. Kicked out by Pickard. Loose out in front. The Oilers have a tough time getting out, and now they will. Zach Hyman. Broken up by Siegenthaler at the line. Guided in by Nugent Hopkins. Kovacevic under some pressure from Janmark. McDermott kicks it out. Dowling off the glass. The Oilers seize it. This is Janmark. Going wide of Kovacevic. Play it deeper in the zone. Justin Dowling. Kovacevic. And the Devils survive it and get it out. Went down by the former Montreal Canadian Kovacevic with a shot blocked by Bouchard. Collected on the way back by Henrique. Out to center, it's Connor Brown. He'll go deep. Timo Meier helping out Dougie Hamilton. Jam along the boards, out of the scrum. 16:45 left here in the second period. Nico Hischier. Four-way tie for the league lead with 10 goals. Out of the corner, Stetcher moves it. Brown pinching down is Brendan Dillon. Dug out by Dawson Mercer. And it deflects deeper in the zone.
Dawson Mercer, another one of those New Jersey Devil player, young player playing with Heischer. Talked about that pairing, how well they work together. Not only 5-on-5, but also penalty kill. Been a big tandem for the Devils.
Stetcher moves the puck. The Oilers one game over 500 at 6-5-1. Coming off their win last night, New Jersey, 7-5-2 in a logjam in the Metropolitan Division. Now Draisaitl to the slot. Arvidsson, a shot canceled with sticks by Hughes and Palat. Victor Arvidsson for Vasily Podkolzin. Good work by Palat. Draisaitl negated by Dillon. Leon Draisaitl gets some help. Podkolzin leaves it here, but it's picked up by Jack Hughes. Palat will go off in a change and dump it in.
Nothing's come easy for this big line of Edmonton tonight, Shane. They haven't had too much. It's only a matter of time before they get their chances, but they've been bottled up.
Yeah, another good play there. Draisaitl trying to find Arvidsson. And Johnny, you mentioned a good stick in that high slot area by Hughes. Just take away that shot and attempt by Arvidsson.
Third game without Connor McDavid. He was on the ice this morning.
Well, a real good sign for the Oilers fans. Yeah, McDavid skating today. He kind of went out early and then joined the team for the optional.
O'Connor missed by the attacking forward, Eric Holla. And it comes out to center ice. Kovacevic rewinding back. New center, a scale in here on Pickard who cuts it off. Devils changing. Quick up, finding Skinner. He springs a man. It's Hyman. Hyman cuts. Skinner with a shot. Shielded by Allen. And now it's carried out Mercer along with Nico Heischer. Dawson Mercer going wide of Ekholm. Pass for Heischer denied by Evan Bouchard. He'll pick it up. Skate it out through center ice. Nugent Hopkins will pin it deep. Pesci shoved by Hyman. Now Siegenthaler. Wristed out. Glove down by Bouchard. The open space where it's shot in by Henrique. Pesci now forechecked by Janmark. Heischer tries to get it out, and the Devils will. Mercer take a hit from Stetcher, but go deep with it.
That's a great pace, end-to-end, non-stop action.
Edmonton broken up. That was Dowling. And Nurse recaptures the puck. Troy Stetcher. The center ice cut in half by Dowling. It's fed in by Janmark, and it's by Jake Allen to the wall. Dillon moves the puck. Dougie Hamilton to the rolling puck.
All right, Dan, see you tomorrow. Leafs Bruins right here on the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun.
From New Jersey stood up on the play. A shot stopped by Allen.
Nice stop by Allen. The Oilers starting to push, but unbelievable pace, end to end, back and forth, down to 13:38 left to go here in period number 2. Oilers heads up passing Skinner, trying to feed this through to Hyman with a nice move. They were right there, but they just can't capitalize. They're now going to take a commercial break. Not good quality shots on net. That's the problem. They're getting in there. They're getting their chances, but the quality of shot is very, very low. 1-0 Devils. Devils still hanging on to that lead. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. That thumbs up helps us out so much. And, of course, hit that subscribe. We are 13 subscribers away from 850, from 24,850. And you know what happens at 24,850? We're announcing what our 25K subscriber giveaway is going to be. That means one of you who are subscribed here on the channel is going to win. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe and become part of our community. It's free, and you can have a chance to win. Coming up this week, 2 more games during the weekdays. Tuesday night, tomorrow night, Leafs and Boston Bruins. Bruins won the first matchup. You know, every time they get together, it is a absolute barn burner of a game. So I expect nothing less tomorrow. And then Thursday night, much like this, some hybrid coverage, the Panthers and the Nashville Predators. That is going to be fun. Steven Stamkos taking on the Stanley Cup champs. Going to be great. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Ford F-150 truck. Not unless you're sponsoring it, Ulysses. If you're sponsoring and donating the truck, I'll give it away for you. That's no problem. Slushy, yeah, it's tough, right? If you're an Oilers fan tonight, they're not playing great. They're doing enough to get by, right? They're doing enough, but they're just not getting good chances. They're not giving up chances. They're not giving up, big mistakes where the Devils are turning and capitalizing on, but they're just not doing enough. We've had almost 7 minutes gone, only 3 shots on net in this period, 2 for the Oilers, 1 for the Devils. Let's pick it back up.
Ecamm with a shot off net caught by Jake Allen. We get a stoppage.
And just like that, another stoppage if I win the lottery. Could you imagine? There must be some legality about giving away a car. We'd have to do some research, seeing what we're allowed and not allowed to do, and in what countries and what states we can do that in. That would be funny. One day.
Through the slot. Draisaitl just wide. Podkolzin. With his stick tied up. Nice pass by Leon Draisaitl. Meyer sings it across. Mercer forechecking Bouchard. Ecamm stolen by Hischier. Mercer all the way around. Luke Hughes will trap the zone. Held in nicely by Brett Pesce. He'll play it to the outside for Timo Meyer. Podkolzin will get to it for Edmonton. Lay it out to center. Arvidsson on and off his stick. Luke Hughes flung in by Timo Meyer.
Bad passing right now for the Oilers.
Seal the wall to the Devils on a change. Jack Hughes. Fed back for Jesper Bratt. One-timer Siegenthaler blocked by Podkolzin. Hughes turns his shot blocked by Bouchard. Now Kovacevic off the shin guard of Jack Hughes. Meyer with a quick pass. Siegenthaler. Kovacevic curling. Bratt a shot. Caught.
And a nice save, Picard, just using that glove at the side of the net. He's going to catch it. The Oilers have to find a way of starting to skate with this puck. They've kind of slowed down here in the second half. Some nice passing earlier, but it's kind of going away, right? They're almost trying to make that extra pass, and it's just not getting through. So something the Oilers have to get better at is getting those pucks to the net. They're coming close. They're coming close. They just have to push a little bit harder.
Go out there. That's what opened up the seam. Really well conceived. Just need a little better finish.
Dillon. He goes high. Locked in front. And it comes out to center ice. Nugent Hopkins sends it in on a deflection. We play on. Brendan Dillon all the way around. Jesper Bratt. Skinner out of the corner. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman blocked by Dillon. Nurse to the outside. A reset by Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins patted down by Allen. He lost sight of it for a moment. Hamilton upended. And the penalty is called here on Zach Hyman.
Our first penalty of the game.
The Oilers upset. They thought there was a call. Missed it just before that as Hyman will take the first
Zach Hyman going to go to the box. He was in here fighting, went for a stick lift, but got his stick up in the hands of Dougie Hamilton. Now, Dougie Hamilton with a massive embellishment on that play, not going to lie. But nonetheless, Hyman goes to the box. Oh, they are sending him for embellishment. There we go. So Hamilton is going for embellishment. I mean, it was pretty dramatic, right? The hands, it was a pretty big embellishment followed by the flop. So good call, official, sending them both. It was clearly an embellishment. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with this. Hyman definitely got the stick on the gloves, but Dougie Hamilton with the flop. That's right, Books. It is a good one. All right, we got some 4-on-4 action coming up here. 2 minutes on the clock for the 4-on-4. 12 minutes left to go in period number 2.
Ecamm straight away. Take it deeper in the zone on Nico Hischier. Matthias Ecamm winds it up to the slot. Evan Bouchard to the outside. Draisaitl protecting the puck. On the exchange, it's Evan Bouchard stopping and starting. Draisaitl one more time. Here's Arvidsson. Now Evan Bouchard. Game of keep away here for the Oilers. Draisaitl in possession. Leon Draisaitl drops it off with Victor Arvidsson. Escape to stick Bouchard right in. Stop by Allen.
That was a good shot.
Dawson Mercer stripped by Draisaitl. Arvidsson, now Ecamm. Draisaitl wants it. He'll carry through the slot. Taken down is Arvidsson. We play on. Kicked by Hischier. Ecamm and Bouchard retrieve it. Evan Bouchard this way. Victor Arvidsson will march in to the slot. Play to the outside again. All Edmonton in this sequence. Ecamm working Mercer. Circle the goal. Think about the slot. Fresh on the changes, Henry. Bouchard saddled up by Mercer. He's been out there a long while. Heischer out to center. 2-on-2. Mercer hails a cab. He gets a change in. It goes across. Hughes with a shot just wide. And it
He
careens
missed
all the
by
way
much
back
there.
here.
Well, great job by the Oilers early on. They had chances, but it was the puck retrieval to keep that play alive in the Devil's end.
Jack Hughes will wind it up. With the time left on the 4-on-4. The waning portion of it. Henrique takes it to safety. The veteran out to center for Darnell Nurse. He'll cruise in on Kovacevic. A power move stopped by Jake Allen with the paddle down. Jesper Bratt will
Someone
sort
needs
it
to
out.
remind Nurse he's a defenseman.
Under 10 minutes left in the second period. Luke Hughes moves up. The pass broken up by Brett Kulak. And then we're off the side of the goal. It's controlled here by Nugent Hopkins. Lay it across for Hyman. Move in. Take it to the outside. Pass broken up. New Jersey tries to counter back with Jack Hughes. Pickard. Handled by Stetcher to the wall. Mason gets there. Pesci. No tip available. Corey Perry's back for the Oilers. They drop it off for Ty Emberson. He sidesteps a hit from Mason and gets it out. 9:15 left in the second period. Potter. Broken up. Phil. A lead pass. Connor Brown. Little stutter step. A shot. Stop.
Oh,
Step
the
save.
rebound was right there.
Stetcher, his bit blocked on the way through. It goes to the corner. And along by Brown, just out of the reach of Corey Perry. 18 shots for Edmonton, 11 taken by New Jersey.
Well, make sure to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up.
To center ice, he'll wrist it ahead. Bouchard. This way for Corey Perry. To the center zone. Brown sneaks in. The pass rounded by Allen. Beautiful pass by Connor Brown. Ecamm swings it. Bouchard, the puck is on its edge. He'll carry in. Broken up by Dougie Hamilton. Hamilton sails it out. Not out though. Now it is thanks to Tomas Tatar.
Great work by Tatar after that turnover by Hamilton. Just a stick battle. He's able to win, get it across the blue line.
Bouchard. Janmark. Hammered by Ecamm and stopped without rebound.
Good save, good save, good save. My gosh, the Oilers right now are outplaying the Devils. They're going to go to a commercial break. Wow, 19-11 the shots on net. The Oilers throwing 7 shots so far. Only 1 shot this period by the Devils. Yeah, Slush, you've got to be kidding me is about the right sentiment right now. They are firing them. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, by the way, putting us now 11 subscribers away from 850 when we announce what our 25K subscriber giveaway is going to be. 11 subs away from that. But boy, oh boy, the Oilers were bringing it in the last couple minutes here. 8 minutes, 8:08 left to go in the second. End-to-end action. The Devils not getting the shots off. The Oilers, though they're almost outplaying themselves. They're getting it in the Devils zone, getting some good positions. And then that extra pass, right? We saw a great shot by Draisaitl, but then they came back right after that, had a nice little setup, and elected to pass instead of shooting. That is going to hurt you. You got to shoot the puck. Right now, you're behind. You don't have to force anything, but when the Oilers are getting in the Devil's zone, you got to fire that puck. You can't look to make the extra pass. You can't look to be extra pretty. You just got to fire it at the net, and that will certainly make a big difference. Jake Allen is playing phenomenal right now. He's making some huge stops, some real big stops. So Allen, the story of this game, the Oilers just cannot beat him. We're going to take a look at the individual stats by player coming up at second intermission. Break that all down for you. Now, by the way, let me back this up here a little bit. The other game in action, the LA Kings up 1-0 over the Nashville Predators. That is at second intermission, and it is 1-0 here as well. So that is the only other game in action here today. But the Oilers, they got to just keep doing what they're doing. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just keep doing what you're doing. It'll come. I'm feeling it. They're feeling it. Let's get those Go Oilers Go in the chat. And here we go.
Ice Palace, Shane Thomas. Not sure if you got to play in that.
I think 99 for me, Andy.
There you go. Not for me. Not many teams from Meepo, Manitoba win.
Bouchard answered by Jake Allen. That's too bad.
But we were just happy to get enough players for a team.
Well, you did, right? That's okay. There's also a clip. Martin Jones in goal, Steven Stamkos, and Alex Pietrangelo. It's an unbelievable sequence back in the day. Out to center. Evan Bouchard will get to it. Dawson Mercer just aerial flip it in off the glass. 7:20 left in this first period. John Forsland, Shane Knighty. Great to have you with us. Thomas Hickey between the benches, Andy Petrillo and Blake Bolden. Rogers Place here in Edmonton. Prime Monday Night Hockey. Nugent Hopkins in front. What a chance. Crashing the goal, Zach Hyman.
Zach Hyman crashing into the net.
To drive to that
big
far
drive.
Post, but it's the speed
Just
up the
couldn't
ice by
connect. This was a great opportunity. Flying in there. Again, just keep doing this, Oilers. It'll come. Ecamm starting it from the end. They're going to move this up. Hyman is flying, trying to jam this one in, and he's just kind of caught. And it's Jesper Bratt from behind that gets a stick on it and deflects it up and out of play. So face off here in the Devil's zone. Let's go, Oilers. Keep it up.
That stand right there. I think for the Edmonton Oilers, you come up with
Michael,
speed
hello,
like that,
welcome in.
you're able to unlock things if you can make that first move at the red line.
9 shots in the second period. The Oilers have 8. Flipped ahead. Hamilton will knock it down. Nugent Hopkins dogging him. Dougie Hamilton sails it out. Jesper Bratt. Nice pass for Jack Hughes. Back for Bratt to the point. Dylan Hamilton, here it comes. Stopped. Frozen by Pickard.
Calvin Pickard doing what he has to do, just slowing it down. Colin, what's going on? Welcome in. I've been ninja in the back, but no way I can say go Oilers. That's okay, Colin. I forgive you. But good to see you. Thanks for watching along with us. Appreciate everybody who's kind of in the background watching along. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. Hope you're enjoying the game. There it is, 8:40. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate it. That means we're now 10 subs away before we announce our big giveaway.
He's one of a kind. He's a beauty, and I can tell you, every single one of his teammates loves him. Just an infectious smile and great attitude.
Born in Moncton, New Brunswick.
No, Ulysses, it's not the high-scoring game we thought it was going to be, or at least that I thought it was going to be.
6:22 left, second period play. Stefan Nason, the lone goal thus far. We've had some close calls, some quality goaltending. Brown out in front just by Henry.
I thought we were going to see 8 or 9 goals here combined.
Tatar gets in the way. It comes out right in front of Hicks. To the center zone. Janmark converged on by Luke Hughes. He maintains his balance. Pesci out of the corner. Takes a hit. Tries to make a play. Wall sealed by Edmonton's Connor Brown. Poked out to center by Nason. Ecamm. Since coming over from Nashville a couple of years back, he's a +78. +6 this season, Matthias Ecamm. Back of the goal. Draisaitl moves it. Ecamm at the point. Dance here by Bouchard, broken up by Nason. Pickard will play it along for Matthias Ecamm. He takes a peek up the ice. Off the stick of Zach Hyman. Now it's fed back. Kovacevic, Siegenthaler. Broken stick for him. Corey Perry has it. Hyman moves up to the slot. Bouchard will think twice, not carry it. Drag it. Shoot it high off the glass. Left him back of the goal and frozen by Jake Allen.
That's going to be held again. The Oilers pressing. They can't put it in. Floyd. No car this time around. They're going to go to a commercial break. The Oilers continue to press. Under 5 minutes to go in period number 2. Good things are happening. Oilers with 8 shots this period, now 2 for the New Jersey Devils. But it is frustrating to watch, right? How close can the Oilers get before they put it in the net. How many times do they have to drive and get these shots off? Oh, it's so close, but just not going in for the Oilers. Hyman with a good chance there. Draisaitl getting some shots. Bouchard has had some shots or some chances as well. Not seeing the same type of game from Bouchard. And, off the top, like I said, I expected this to be a big goal-scoring game. I was thinking like 5-3 was going to be the final. And that's just not happening tonight. And that's what you get when you look at the stats, when you read the stats and you try to put a prediction together. You never know what's actually going to happen, and that's why we love this game so much. All right, just waiting for it to come back. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. That puts us 8 subs away now before our big announcement. Tomorrow night, we'll be live here again on the channel for our full coverage. Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. That is going to be a vicious game. It's going to be an exciting one. Every time the Leafs and the Bruins get together, there's so much history there. It's exciting. And then Thursday, it's the Florida Panthers and the Nashville Predators. The struggling Nashville Predators. Who'd have thought with Stamkos and some of the other folks going to Nashville that they would be having a rough a start as they actually are. So that's coming up on Thursday. And then we'll get into the weekend. We'll have some fun on the weekend as well. We got to close out the week first. And I tell you, Draisaitl, who's been red hot as of late, doesn't seem like he's got the full mojo. He's showing flashes, right? He has moments where he's getting some good chances, but I think they're just trying a little too hard at this point. Henrique has had chances. Draisaitl, Hyman, Bouchard, they've all had chances. They just can't bury it. All right, coming back. Let's go.
This is his 5th appearance of the season, Jake Allen. He has 2 wins. Spent the last few years with Montreal. Along the boards now, Mercer tied up with Philp. Noah Philp and now Dawson Mercer for New Jersey, grinding along those boards. Puck is free. Scooped out of the zone by Corey Perry. By him through center. Edmonton tags up. They get back onside. 4:18 left to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Devils. A chip in charge by Nico Hischier. Settled by Pickard. Troy Stetcher now. Inching out with Darnell Nurse. Nurse gain that red line and go hard around with it. Meyer cuts it off. Brendan Dillon. Hischier just pushing it out to center ice.
That's 6.
Too many men on the ice. You can't do that. The Oilers going to the box. Just miscommunication. Yikes. That hurts. You got things going for you. You just have a bad change. You put one too many on and get caught.
So the Oilers, Chris Knobloch's team, guilty of too many men on the ice.
This was an obvious one, too, guys. I could count them up pretty easily right in front of me. In second period, it's a tough change. When you come off that wall and watch Evan Bouchard throw it back, you start counting the bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's another one out there, too, off the screen. Tough to make those changes, but a big opportunity for Jersey to extend this lead.
Face-off win. They'll reset it. This power play is brought to you by the epic return of Yellowstone.
So 2 minutes
New
on the clock. The Devils
November
power play. Special
Paramount
teams
Plus.
for the Oilers has been atrocious. They are the worst penalty-killing team in the league.
I've seen a couple of episodes. Not enough, obviously. Now out of the corner. I'll listen to you. I always do. 3:45 left in the second period.
Bryce Schilling, welcome
Big
in.
match so far in the season, guys. You got a really struggling Edmonton Oilers penalty kill and a power play that's been really efficient for New Jersey.
Devils at number 5 overall. Hamilton around the horn. Hischier.
Oh, and they score.
It leaks through Pickard.
Power play goal.
Hicks, you mentioned the Oilers are penalty kill dead last right now in the NHL and struggling. But
And that, yeah, I did mention that they are dead last. And boy, oh boy, it didn't take the Devils power play long here. The Devils have a pretty decent power play. This one into the slot. And again, The shot just goes 5-hole between the legs. Oh, that's what happens. A quick pass in the middle. Bratt pulls the trigger. Heeshire, a nice, perfectly placed shot. Picard in the butterfly just can't squeeze those pads together quick enough. 2-0 Devils. Power play goal. 3:26 to go here in period number 2.
He has 11 assists, and now Jesper Bratt has 3 goals to go along with that. The Devils find the cash with their first power play. And now a 2-goal advantage. Haula out of the corner to the point. Fumbled by Siegenthaler. He's taken down. Kovacevic will cover up. Ecamm partnered with Evan Bouchard out to center. Zach Hyman tries to negotiate by Kovacevic. It's knocked down with good hand-eye by Mercer. He'll dump it in. Evan Bouchard.
That was a great pass.
Hyman.
Great pass.
The Oilers onside. Hyman shot.
Is the Oilers trying to come back?
Frozen by Jake Allen with Derek Ryan on the doorstep.
Allen just finds that in the feet. Good chance. The Oilers again coming right in there. Zach Hyman receives that pass up over the line, makes a nifty move in the middle, giving it right to Derek Ryan. He just ran out of real estate, and Jake Allen puts the mitt down on it. I'd be content with 1 goal from the Oilers, honestly. Just 1. Just give 1. Is that too much to ask? The Oilers just got to keep driving. It'll come.
Scored a nice goal. Just kind of powered that goal home. Out of the corner. Dillon moving across. Hamilton. That was last night in Calgary for Jeff Skinner. Now it's cut off by Arvidsson out to center ice. Rolls around and Bratt taken down by Darnell Nurse. They wheel it back with 2:12 left in the second period. New Jersey with a 2-0 lead. Podkolzin for Draisaitl. It was off the paddle of Allen in play. Fumbled a bit by Arvidsson, covered up by Darnell Nurse. Kulak resets it back. Nurse indirects it for Draisaitl. He'll start his engine. Leon Draisaitl. The outside by Cotter. He'll get to it. Arvidsson has a tough time with it. Stetcher will spin it to the corner. Bring it all the way back. The Oilers changing. Emberson out in front. Allen says no on Podkolzin and ties it up.
Again, he finds the puck and just able to cover it. Allen is on a different planet right now. You know what, Rise? I don't think Skinner would have stopped those either. You know, the way Skinner's been, I don't know if he would have necessarily stopped those. It would have been tough. It would have been very, very tough. But listen, they're hanging in. They're getting lots of chances. Lots of chances. Just got to see them find a way of putting this one through. If you're just coming in and joining, thanks so much. Remember to hit that thumbs up button for us. It helps us out. We welcome you. So thumbs up and thank you. And don't forget to subscribe. Back to the game.
Nice job by Podkolzin.
About 24 left to go here in the second period. Heischer walks in. His pass cut off by Kulak. Out of the corner. Emberson is tied up by Stefan Nason. Hughes, Jack Hughes attempting to pry it out. 65 seconds left here in period 2. Brett Kulak. Center ice, Emberson brings it in.
Last minute of play.
Outstanding tonight.
In this
He
period.
sure plays the puck well too, guys.
Yeah. Hughes, Jack Hughes broken up by Bouchard.
Here we go, 3-on-2.
For the Oilers. Henry escaped the stick. Janmark back in front off Allen. Available. Hack and whack time. And Jake Allen once again.
Unbelievable. 3-on-2, and the Oilers find a way of blowing it. They got in there just too close in, and the puck popped up. Didn't connect on that pass. But my goodness, Jake Allen is looking great. Unfortunately, the Oiler player Hyman had to take that off his skate. Or sorry, it was Janmark taking it off his skate and then tried to feed it back to Henrique, but it bobbles up in the air. Him and Brown, they're battling. Just cannot get it. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds. Yeah, Bucks.
Looked like it did. Of course, the official then losing sight of it, as did we from our angle. We had no clue. Just a bevy of humanity in front of Allen. Off the face-off. Siegenthaler. Tie it up there. On Colson. Hyman out of the scrum. Moved along by Draisaitl, who's stripped of it. It's cleared out by Timo Meier.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left. A foot race won by Evan Bouchard.
And
Icing.
that's going to be an icing call. There was a big scrum going on in the corner of the Devils zone before they cleared that out. But we got 18.6 seconds. Lots of time. Win the draw, pull it back, take the shot. It can happen. So let's see what kind of play they draw up here.
You can see how they got that set up similar last time. Bouchard and Ecamm both set up for shots. See if they have another play they can design here off a face-off win.
They do it again. Eric Holla and Draisaitl.
I think for Sheldon Keefe too, you want your best face-off guy out there, and Eric Holla's been that guy. We've talked about Hischier and his
Eric
ability,
Holla's been
how many
great.
he takes, but no one's got a higher percentage of the dot than Eric Holla.
Lobbies a couple of points here with the linesman. Holla kicks it ahead, but right to Bouchard. Blocked by Mercer. 13 seconds left. Out of the corner. Nugent Hopkins. Drawn back. Bouchard with a bomb that's blocked in front. Siegenthaler went down in front of that one, and time will expire. What a block.
There it is. The horn goes. They did everything right. Let's go and break this all down. So they did the right thing. They won the draw. They had it originally. It came to Bouchard. He went to take the shot. It got blocked. They had to come up with an alternate plan. But they did the right thing. They got the puck. They just couldn't pull the trigger the way they wanted it to. But a nicely drawn up plan. The Oilers kind of executed, but didn't put that shot on. My goodness. A little frustrating period here for the Oilers. If we take a look at the stats, 24 shots on net for Edmonton, 13 for New Jersey. Look at the hits, though. 14 hits for the Devils, only 4 for the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers still ahead in the faceoffs, 19-13. Excuse me. Oilers haven't had a power play yet. They had the 4-on-4, but the New Jersey Devils did, and they capitalized and they scored on it. 14 giveaways for the Oilers. That's a ridiculously high number. You cannot expect to win hockey games when you have giveaway numbers that high. Only 8 for the Devils, and that is still a high number. It's okay, but it's a little high. 4 takeaways to 3, the Oilers leading there, and of course 10 block shots to 8. And probably the biggest block shot of the period came right there just before the buzzer. Schlegenheimer going down, using the body to absorb that shot from Bouchard as he just stepped into one, and they hang on to it. In that period alone, the Oilers had 11 shots. Oh, they took one away. 10 shots. The Devils only had 3 shots in that entire period, and unfortunately, one of them ends up being the goal on the power play, and that was Nosen. Oh, they're giving it to Nosen again, his second of the game from Hischier and Hamilton. So Nosen with his 6th and 7th of the year. And that's some pretty good numbers from the Devil player himself. So what do the Oilers have to do? Because this period, they vastly outplayed the Devils. The Oilers were moving the puck. They were passing the puck. They got a lot of shots. What do the Oilers have to do to capitalize and make things better? They don't have to change what they're doing. They really don't. Jake Allen has been well. The only thing I would try and adjust a little bit more is making Allen move. A lot of the shots are dead on. They are opening him up a bit, but for the most part, shots are coming right at him. So you got to make him move a little bit, but what happens when you do that? You're making your offensive zone plays a little bit more complicated. You risk a higher rate of turnovers. We see by the numbers, the Oilers already have an obscene number of turnovers. So maybe they just got to keep firing the puck. Get bodies in front, look for deflections, That helps. That makes a big difference as well. So we kind of talked about it off the top a little bit. If you don't know where positionally these teams are in the standings, the Devils are sitting 5th in the Eastern Conference right now. They are kind of tied up with Washington and Carolina, looking to leapfrog those into one of the top spots. Of course, the Panthers leading the Eastern Conference, 19 points. On the west side, where did the Oilers sit? Well, the Oilers were really down below. They've climbed up. They shot up in the standings. They're now sitting seventh place. They are tied with Utah, Calgary, Vancouver. They're 1 point behind Dallas. So if the Oilers can start picking up some points, there's a lot of room in their conference where they can certainly move around and look to improve. If we take a look at the individual stats, and we're going to start with the Oilers here today since they are behind. Draisaitl is now up to 14:26 time on ice. He still does not have a registered shot on net. No shots on net for Draisaitl at this point. That, my friends, is a problem. He does have one block. No hits for Draisaitl either here tonight. Victor Arvidsson, no registered shots on net in 12:05. Zach Hyman in 11:58. He's got 2 shots on net. Adam Henrique in 11:16. He's got 3 shots on net. Pekozin in 11 minutes. He's got 2 shots on net. So really, a lot of the shots are coming from their depth players, and that's not going to help things along. From the defensive side, Ecamm at 18.5 minutes. He's got 2 shots and 2 giveaways. Evan Bouchard, 17:40. He's got 2 shots. Darnell Nurse, 12:46. He's got 3 shots. And then Stetcher and Emberson on there at about 11 minutes and 9 minutes, and 1 shot for Stetcher. So all in all, the Oilers, while they're getting some shots, they need to get some shots from their big guns. We need to see Draisaitl shooting the puck. We need to see Hyman shooting the puck a little bit more. Nugent Hopkins shooting the puck. Arvidsson shooting the puck. All these things help. Let's get Corey Perry out on one of those top lines and plant him in front of the net. Create some traffic. Wreak some havoc. Use the Corey Perry effect. Can they use him to get something to happen? Now for the Devils, Nico Heishier, 12:55 on ice. He's got an assist, 1 point, but no shots, blocks, or hits. Dawson Mercer, 12:47. He's got 1 shot, 2 blocks. Timo Meier, 12:41. 1 shot. Hughes in 12:24. No shots. Jasper Bratt, he's got 2 shots in 10.5 minutes. So the Devils, they're not shooting the pucks all that much right now. Let's look at their defense. Pesce, 15:15. He's got 2 shots. Sliegenhaller, 14:07. He's got a shot and 2 blocks, a hit, and a giveaway. So really, not a ton. Dougie Hamilton, 12 minutes. He's got 3 shots. So he's got more shots than anybody else on this team. The Devils, they use their speed. They got a power play goal. And right now, they're trying to fend off the Oilers. The Oilers are playing them very strong. The Oilers are playing them very tough. But they have something backstopping them right now. They cannot find a way to get past, and that is Jake Allen. Jake Allen has been incredible. He's made some unbelievable stops today. He is keeping that puck out and doing a mighty fine job with it. 23 saves. He stopped them all, and he looks good. Now, that's not to take anything away from Calvin Pickard. Pickard, he stopped 11 of 13 shots. Yes, he's let 2 of them in. One of them, he kind of got it with his pad. It trickled off the pad, off the post, and in. That was a tough goal. And, of course, a power play goal. A nice little quick pass and release from the slot through the 5-hole. Opened him up as he had to move across. So 2 good goals by the Devils. You can't really fault Pickard for that. Maybe Skinner stops one of them, and it's still a 1-goal game. But all in all, the Devils got outplayed in that period. The Oilers certainly brought it, and they outplayed the Devils. They just could not score any goals. When we talked off the top, we said, what are some of the challenges the Oilers have? Well, scoring goals was one of those challenges, and it's showing here today. when we looked at goals per game, 258, 28th in the league. Goals against per game, 317, 17th. So they are struggling. Let me check something here. I want to see. Give me 1 second. I can't find what I'm looking for here. I was hoping I could find this real quick, but oh well. Doesn't matter. I'll find it another time. So goals per game, 3, just about 3, 2.5 to 3. Goals against per game, 3.17. So the Oilers have some trouble scoring goals. They give up a lot of goals, and that's the case right here tonight. Now, special teams, this is where we also talked about their penalty kill, the worst in the league, 61.8%. It got even worse here tonight. They got to find a way of doing better on the penalty kill. Power play, they're not the worst because Toronto's the worst, but they are 25th in the league. So can they do something with the man advantage? They haven't had an opportunity yet. The Devils are playing a pretty good game. It started to get a little chippy there in the second. So maybe the Devils take a penalty. Maybe Edmonton finds a way to make something happen. But the Stars have to be the Stars. And, I should put a disclaimer. This is not a recording. Because how many Leaf games do we talk about the same thing? The Stars got to be the Stars. Leon Draisaitl, he's being a star since they started. He's played in all 12 games. He's got 16 points. He's been lighting it up lately. 9 goals, 7 assists. Connor McDavid, who's been out through 10 games, he's got 10 points. Matthias Ekholm and Bouchard, the next two, they're defensemen. 9 points and 7 points through 12 games. Where are the rest of the stars of this Oilers squad? Nugent Hopkins, he's got 1 goal in 12 games, only 5 points. Victor Arvidsson, 1 goal in 12 games for 4 points. Zach Hyman, 2 goals in 12 games for 4 points. That's just not going to cut it. They got to get it going. The Oilers must find a way because they have a very similar problem that Toronto has. And that's when it comes down to salary cap. They got to figure out what they're going to do with this team. Connor McDavid, he's with the team obviously this year. This summer, he's eligible for a contract extension. And that's going to be the big talk. Does Connor McDavid re-sign? After next year, after the 25-26 season, he's an unrestricted free agent. Will he want to stay? Can they afford to keep him? Leon Draisaitl's extension starts next year. He signed $14 million. So you got to figure McDavid is getting more than $14 million. He's going to be paid more than Draisaitl. Zach Hyman, you still have him for a couple more years at $5.5 million. Nugent Hopkins is still here for a couple more years at $5.12. You got Arvidsson 1 more year at $4 million. Jeff Skinner is going to be a UFA. They got to make a decision what to do with him. So things are going to get pretty dicey. When it comes to the defense, you got Darnell Nurse locked up long-term at 9.2. Matthias Ekholm, he's making $6 million. He is also done after the 25-26 season. So eligible for an extension this offseason, this summer. And you got to re-sign Ekholm. He has been awesome. Awesome for the Oilers. But he's 34 years of age right now. So that becomes a factor. Evan Bouchard, his contract is up. He's making 3.9. He's a restricted free agent after this year. He's going to want to get paid. Ty Emberson, he's a Group 4 UFA. Stetcher, he's got still a couple years left. And then you have Travis Dermott there if need be. So there's some big contracts for the Oilers to hand out. And right now, there is no money available. Well, they got a little bit of money available. They got actually about $4.5 million in cap space. So they got some money available. But Evander Kane, he's on the IR right now, and that's why that money is available. Because Evander Kane, he's on the long-term IR, and he's making 5.1. So when Evander Kane is eligible to come back, somebody's going to have to go down, and that's going to eat up all your remaining cap space. He's also an unrestricted free agent in 26, 27. So this summer, will we see an extension for Kane? Will we see an extension for McDavid? Will we see an extension for Arvidsson? There's a lot that is going to be going on this summer for the Oilers. Now, they also have to decide what they are going to do with their goaltending situation, because the goaltending situation for the Oilers, let's be honest, Calvin Pickard and Stuart Skinner are not taking you to the promised land. Both goaltenders are free agents in 26, 27. Both are available for an extension after this summer. Of course, you have Jack Campbell, who was signed. You got about 2 million bucks, just over 2 million bucks tied up in dead cap space because of the Jack Campbell deal. Now he is in player assistance, so we'll see what happens coming out of that. But you got to invest in a goaltender to have your starting goaltender making 2.6 million. And again, I like Skinner, but I don't think he's ready to be the number one guy. And some of you were thinking, yes, Sam, he took them almost all the way last year. They went far, but they were playing well, and he got a lot of help. So can they do it again this year? I don't think so. I don't think Skinner is that guy. I like him, but I really don't think he's the guy. You got to invest some money in your goaltending. The Oilers just don't have enough money to make it all work. Of course, that Draisaitl contract is going to hurt them, signing him for $14 million. Now, the cap is going to go up, so that will give them a little bit of extra dollars and cents to play with. But they got a lot of guys to sign, a lot of raises to come. And the question is, what is Connor McDavid going to want to stay in Edmonton? Is he going to be happy taking $14 million, being on par with Draisaitl? Is he going to want 14.5? Is he going to want 15? It'll be very interesting to see what's going to come from Connor McDavid. Or does Connor McDavid say, you know what? I love Edmonton. Thank you for my time. I've decided to test the free agent waters. Wouldn't that be something? Or maybe there's a trade in the works. Could there be a Mitch Marner, Connor McDavid swap? That would be interesting as well. I don't think so. But there's a lot of possibilities out there. You know, every team would want a piece of Connor McDavid. And it's unfortunate if they can't get something done. But it's going to be very, very close to see this summer, a very big summer for the Edmonton Oilers. All right, third period is coming up. We are less than a minute away. The Oilers are down by 2, trying to get back in this game, desperately trying to play. If he did that, Toronto pick him up. Could you imagine, Jonathan? Holy moly, that would be something. We already know he worked out in the summer with Austin Matthews. We saw him skating around in a Maple Leaf jersey, which was kind of weird. With McDavid, he's looking elsewhere. Yeah, Len, I mean, he's given it a good run. The Oilers have given it a good run, but I don't think they are in a position financially and with the talent they have to get back to the finals. I just don't. I'd love to see it. I hope I'm wrong. I so hope I'm wrong, because I want to see that Toronto-Edmonton Stanley Cup final. But it's going to be very interesting to see where they go. And they're just running out of time, right? The Oilers have had a lot of time with McDavid to build something up, and that time is running out very fast. If they don't make it, if they get eliminated early this year, that means McDavid essentially has 1 year left on his deal. Is he going to want to take an extension and say, hey, all right, let's give it another 5 years and see what we can do? Or is he going to say, hey, you've had long enough. It's now time for me to move on. That's where the business of sport comes in, right? The business of sport is an interesting thing, and very, very funny things can happen. To be fair, Draisaitl did just as well in the playoffs. He did, absolutely, Jonathan. Yeah, not taking anything away from that. And Draisaitl's showing right now he can lead this team. He can lead this team with too much emphasis put on McDavid. with him out. You know, Draisaitl has been blossoming. He's been flourishing. So it's going to be very unique. And, you know, we have our own unique situations this summer in Toronto to see. But it's going to be interesting to see what the Oilers do. Worth more than Connor and Dollar. Yeah, I mean, that would be something. Now, you never know, right? Maybe McDavid pulls a Sidney Crosby and says, hey, just give me 9.7 million per year, right? Like Crosby's 8.7. It'll be interesting to see. All right, let's get set. Third period. The Oilers down by 2, looking to come back, looking to make something happen. Here we go. Third period starts right now.
Blake Bolden. The Devils looking to go 2 out of 3 on a Western Canadian swing. The Oilers have won 2 in a row, 6 of their last 9. Icing is called.
Why not start it with an icing,
with
right?
a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dougie Hamilton leading the Devils right now with 3 shots in this game. And Nick's talked about shrinking those. Look at where he positions himself, taking the space that's available. Instead of staying under the blue line, he's able to creep in, create a better shot angle, better shot, high percentage area, and then working the top of the power play. So good up top, quick puck movement, the pace to the passing, so key as that power play goal gave him the 2-0 lead.
Out to center. Matthias Ekholm. We move it in. Draisaitl's out there with Corey Perry.
Another stop by Allen.
And
so we're going to get
Victor
another
Arvidsson,
face-off in the
Jake
Devil's
Allen,
zone.
who's been
Corey
outstanding
Perry
tonight, gets a stop.
searching right
It
around.
really is, and we kind of touched on it. You go back to New Jersey last year, really struggled in that, getting key saves, key moment, timely saves. Certainly have gotten that tonight, Hicks.
Yeah, they just look a little bigger and a little stronger for it. I think that first one he had early on in the first period, they went the other way and they scored, but there's something to do with the presence behind you as a player and even as a defenseman, and Jake Allen's got that tonight. It's buoyed this group in New Jersey.
Well, they started the season, the Devils did, with injuries to Brett Pesce and Luke Hughes, and that's really fortified their back end with those two, and they're on the third pair, as it is tonight. Not too bad. Now Bouchard to the outside for Leon Draisaitl. He'll take it in, feed it across, good sticks. Kovacevic out in front was one of those. Through center, chip in the zone by Victor Arvidsson. As he slightly mishandled it, Luke Hughes under pressure from him. Bouchard at the point. Played along the boards for Corey Perry, right in. Swept along by Siegenthaler at the last second. Arvidsson, Bouchard calling for it here is Ecamm.
Oh, they're coming through. It looks like the sound dive.
And the penalty is called.
The Oilers going to get a power play chance here. Could this be the moment for them to turn things around? Thank you for hitting that subscribe, by the way. Welcome in, everybody, if you're just tuning in. The Oilers' first power play opportunity of the game. Let's see if this can spark the fire that's needed.
Kill's been a struggle this year. Giving up a power play goal in this game. They've given up a power play goal in 10 of 13 games, but the power play's usually been the strength of the Oilers. It's been a concern this year. Knobloch saying, you know, it's execution. Last night it was Hyman, game-winning goal on the power play. So hopefully they built some confidence with the extra man, and can get it going here tonight.
It's just simply a matter for Knobloch to say, why do we need to change anything? We know what the defenders are going to do. Every penalty kill we see, if we execute better and just make tape-to-tape passes and better decisions, we're going to be just fine.
Strange to see Edmonton 25 with their power play. We'll take
They needed to win that draw. They didn't. Comes all the way down the ice.
On here. And the penalty killings at the bottom of the league, so it's early, but then again it's not. Getting into November, Draisaitl moved across for Evan Bouchard as they set it up. Matthias Ekholm. Now Bouchard has that big bomb up top. Draisaitl with patience. The goal line, Nugent Hopkins, a power move. No problem for Allen. It's cleaned up by Dawson Mercer. Short-handed, here come the Devils with Nico Hischier. They'll dump it off the blocker of Cal Pickard.
Just a way different look, isn't it, Shane? When you got two defensemen, no McDavid, that's the adjustment. And Ekholm and Bouchard back, it's just a little bit different. It takes a while to get used to seeing a
Draisaitl will kick it to his stick. Errant pass back out to center. 57 seconds left in this power play. Nugent Hopkins lays it off the glass, cut off by Pesce. A good look at it. They go to the corner. Out of the four-man
Oilers can't get
scrum.
anything going right now.
To the flank, Ecamm. Calling for it. Bouchard, they trade places. Nugent Hopkins back for Evan Bouchard. He'll swing it. Ecamm. Down low again, a reset all the way back. Ecamm. Bouchard with a shot. Pad save, Allen. Hyman under pressure from Siegenthaler. Adam Henrique stumbles, recovers, sets up Ecamm. Here's Bouchard. 20 seconds on the power play. It's denied by Haller. And it comes out.
Oh, good stick by Haller, trying to set up that one-timer for Ecamm.
Pesce. Good work by him. Jack Hughes out to center ice. That'll kill the rest of it. Timo Meier up and ready. 3 shots in the power play. Jack Hughes saddled up. First it was Ecamm, then it was Nurse. Skinner on the boards for the Oilers. Jeff Skinner through center, broken up by Hamilton. They engage at the line. Lot went down. He's helped out by Meier. They forge it out to the Devils. Puck is there for the taking, and Darnell Nurse will take it back. Early stages of this third period. 2-0 Devils. Luke Hughes out of the corner. Carried out to neutralized by Tomas Tatar. For the front, Justin Dowling will hunt it down ahead of Stetcher. To the boards now for Matthias Janmark. Ty Emberson will try this side. There's Stetcher. We'll go the other way with it. It's a turnover on a change. Cotter gets to it. Tatar. Net there along the boards. Cotter out of the corner. Stetcher moves in. He's shouldered by Tatar. Luke Hughes moves it across for Pesce. He'll keep the flow going for the Devils. Eric Haller this way. Tough angle through the blue and out. Cotter resets it. Down deep in the zone. Eric Haller to the outside. Negated by Stetcher. Noah Philp is there too for the Oilers. They tie it up. And the Oilers will survive it and get it out.
Big flurry here by the Devils. Just about 15 minutes left to go here. The Oilers gotta get something going.
Chip in charge by Andre Palat. Handle for Pickard. They'll move the puck around. Around by Arvidsson. Draisaitl. McCain center. Rim it this way. Puck Colson gives chase. A pinch by Kulak. Draisaitl. Negated a bit by Kovacevic. Now Arvidsson. Wheel back with it. Goes off sticks. The last stick was Pratt. Now Palat. Pratt will cut across. Lay it along. Jesper Pratt will leave it there. Kovacevic. Play it deeper in the zone. Out of the corner. It's centered. Pratt back of the goal to the outside. Out in front. Rolled all the way back. Rolled across now for Kovacevic. Jack Hughes goes deep. 14:20 left. Arvidsson through center. Gains the zone and floats it in off the stick of Allen. Hamilton moves the puck back out.
Oilers have had 4 shots on net in this period, only 1 for
good
the Devils.
position through the middle. Mercer gains entry. Lawson Mercer. Timo Meier looking for Hischier. There he is! Just wide. Now Zach Hyman. The Oilers start a breakout. Timo Meier coming all the way back to it. Quickly up the ice. Great pass from Mercer. He can't get by Ecamm. Good play. Nugent Hopkins. Knocked down. Great hand-eye by Luke Hughes. This is Evan Bouchard. Bouchard choked off again by Luke Hughes. Hughes will get it out to center ice. Ecamm. Pounded by Stefan Mason, who started the scoring in the first period. Oilers complete a change, and now Bouchard for Ecamm. Derek Ryan at the line. Luke Hughes defending to the corner. Puck is available. Philp is there for Edmonton. It's dug out.
13 minutes remaining. 13 minutes remaining.
Through center. He'll dump it in. Heavy hit. Paul Cotter on Emberson. Now out to center ice. Corey Perry with a lead feed for Kulak. He'll push it ahead. Try to work Siegenthaler as we see it up close. Kovacevic to the outside. And again, New Jersey content to just dump it out and get in position.
Devils are forcing the Oilers here to do something.
Quick, having numbers in the defensive zone to cut plays off.
Forcing the Oilers to make a
Connor
choice.
Brown with a shot off the mark by Dowling. Back out to center ice for a reset. Just about 8 minutes gone in this third period. Rat for Palat. Flung across, corralled by Jack Hughes. He'll move it in, read by Stetcher. He'll carry out, angle it through the center zone. Pesci swings it. Luke Hughes, furthered in by Pratt. Pickard on a tee for Nurse all the way around and all the way down. And in first is Janmark, no icing. They'll drop it off for Brown. He's defended by Pesci. It pops out right to Andre Palat.
Wow, Oilers can't win a battle.
You can't get it deep by Stetcher. Gets it back though, and now it does go deeper in the zone.
Stetcher's played a heck of a game for a guy that got scratched the last two come in. He's been really reliable for Edmonton tonight.
Darnell Nurse. The open corner for a change. Dougie Hamilton. That's it through center ice where it's chopped in by Meyer. Shard to the wall by Meyer. Picked up by Draisaitl. Good stick by Mercer. Counter attack for the Devils. Meyer.
3-on-1.
Back for Meyer.
Great save.
Rebound Mercer.
And the slot again, another block.
And it goes out of play.
And a whistle here. It's been end-to-end action. Not a lot of stoppages, but a 3-on-1 coming in, and Picard holding down the fort makes two key saves here to keep it a 2-goal game. Holy moly, Devils just coming in and pressing. They're going to go to commercial break, but Calvin Picard, boy, oh boy, he is looking solid here. The Devils playing the dump and chase game, making the Oilers run around, forcing the Oilers to have to make a play. Right now, 5 shots on net in this period for Edmonton, only 2 for New Jersey. But New Jersey has almost been playing like keep away as they get the puck. They're moving it around. The Oilers have had some opportunities, and again, Jake Allen has been awesome on the other side of the ice. So they're at a commercial break now. They'll be back. We got just over 11 minutes to go in this third period. Lots of time remaining, but if you haven't been able to score by now, it starts to get into your head. It starts to make you think, can we do this? Can we do this? If you're coming in, if you're listening along with us, welcome and thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, but more importantly, hit that subscribe. Nope, it's over there. Hit that subscribe. We are 7 subs away from 850. We'd love for you to hang out with us all season long here on the channel. Tomorrow night, big rivalry night. The Boston Bruins, the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to go toe-to-toe. You know that is going to be a whole lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying tonight's game. It's a little bit different for us, doing a little bit hybrid action, bringing you some of the call. But tomorrow we'll be back to our full-style broadcast game, and we're going to have some fun. So thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying the Oilers, the New Jersey Devils, with us. We got about 11 minutes to go. Let's see where we're going to go from here. How are the Oilers going to turn around? Are they going to be able to come back a little bit? I'm excited. I'm very excited. 11:08 to go. Let's see what happens. We got some huddles here.
See the Oilers 28 shot. New Jersey's done a real good job, I think, from that first period on, kind of locking it down defensively. Certainly Allen's come up with the saves, but the top line of the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl's not had many real good looks.
No, he hasn't.
And Podkolzin.
Nothing's been clean. Right, Shane? It's like every shot you get, every opportunity, there's a New Jersey stick or a body right there. And the times that they have been clean, Allen's been there to backstop it, but really good job checking by Jersey tonight.
This is their 8th road game of the season. New Jersey looking for their 5th win. Hyman to the outside. They'll wind it up on a cycle. Passed by Dawson Mercer. Another good play, a lead feed for Meyer. He'll settle it, and he'll score! What a goal!
That's going to make it real hard to come back from. Timo Meier is going to put this one in. A great breakout. Terrible passing here between Nurse and Hyman right at the blue line. Giving it away. The Devils breaking in. And a little, how you doing? A little deeky. Dawson Mercer getting it to Timo Meier. Pulls it forehand, backhand. Picard bites on the move. He is down and out of position. And Meier with a light backhand to slide it in. 3-0 Devils with 10:34 to go. Jonathan throwing pies.
What a finish.
Goal number 6 for the Swiss-born power forward. Meier has 13 points in the early season. Out of the corner. A lot will settle it, try to tight turn it out. Kovacevic. He'll just wrist it through center. It'll spindle all the way down past
He's had
Cal
enough.
Pickard.
Frustrated
Icing is
with his
called
team.
here.
We're going to get an icing call, so this is going to come down to the Devils zone. But unbelievable. 3 shots on net here for the Devils. They score. 3 shots on net in the second. 10 shots in the first, and the Devils lead it 3-0. Oh, game is just going from bad to worse for the Oilers. We thought this would be a higher scoring game. We thought the Oilers would do okay, but it's been all Devils. The Devils doing the little things. The Oilers miscommunications, bad passing, running into each other. Just bad strategy. Sheldon Keefe has this team chugging along and they're working. Actually, the official is coming over and having a conversation with Sheldon Keefe right now. Wonder what this is all about.
And Hicks, from your angle, as you watch the Devils' defense before it gets to Jake Allen, what has impressed you?
Say that again, John, sorry.
No problem. I can do that if I can recall what I said. Now listen, as you look at the Devil defense before it gets to Jake Allen, what's impressed you tonight?
You know, I mentioned there's no time for anyone. It's a 5-man checking unit, but we mentioned the length and what they do. Just everyone sticks in the right position. You get beat a little bit.
The Devil just spanking the Oilers right now.
The reason I didn't hear you is because I was looking at what's going on here with Kyle Raymond and Sheldon Keefe talking on the bench right now. I don't know what they're discussing, but it's sure taking some time. I have my earpiece off trying to get a listen in, and I'm not sure what the holdup is here, guys.
Well, you're working hard, and that's what this is all about. That's what we expect on prime Monday Night Hockey.
Is this a starting lineup? Or maybe guys off after an icing or something like that? Did they?
That's probably what
I think it's just the wrong, trying to sneak a change in.
Yeah.
So maybe, yeah, they're trying.
All
to
right, they got the lines all sorted out. They got the people on. Let's drop the puck and play some hockey. 10 minutes to go.
At least,
here in period number 3.
Life
Oilers
will go
need
on
3 to
for
tie.
all of us now. 10:02 left. The world's a better place. Siegenthaler played out to center. At least we hope so. Eric Holland now. Bouchard through center, lays it off Nason. Siegenthaler with Kovacevic, who gets it out, chipped in the zone by Stefan Nason.
And we're at that point of the game right here. We talked about 40 seconds left of the second, loading up your lines while they made the change, and Hyman's out with Draisaitl now.
Draisaitl to try and force the issue. He does, out in front. Hyman readies, moves it back for Ecamm, and now Bouchard to the wall. Leon Draisaitl, washed out a bit by Luke Hughes. The play read by Pesce.
See, this is a situation where they missed McDavid.
Held in briefly, and it is by Draisaitl.
When they're pinned in their own, when they're in the offensive zone and they're trying to set it up, every single time when there's no pass to be made, they panic and they give the puck away. That's where McDavid did a good job, able to circle around, create some space. That's where they miss him desperately.
Wide of the target, hammered by Kulak, off the side of the goal. Jeff Skinner out in front and covered up by Jake Allen.
Jake Allen, oh, he does it again, keeping this one out. They're going to go to commercial break. If you missed it, it was Timo Meier picking up his 6th of the year from Mercer. The latest goal on the board, 3-0 Devils. But what we were saying is every time the Oilers kind of get into the Devils zone and they start working it around, as they kind of pass it to the half boards and then move it back towards the point. As the Devils get up tight on them, whether it's Draisaitl or Bouchard or whomever, they kind of panic and throw the puck around and end up turning it over, and it comes out of their zone. McDavid was very good at making those quick little turns and moving it back in, or cycling around the boards and creating some space, those odd cuts. And that's what they're missing right now. They're absolutely missing that little McDavid play when they have nowhere to pass it to and they have no room left to skate. They can't curl and make a play. They can't McDavid it. And so that is definitely a challenge. But my goodness, the Devils have come to play tonight. The Oilers suffering desperately. We got 8:50 to go. 8:50 to go. And we're going to see if they can at least get one, right? It all starts with one. The Oilers have to press. The Oilers' performance right now is as bad as my performance opening those hockey card packs. I got nothing. They're getting nothing. Oh, my goodness. This has just been a bit of a nightmare scenario here for a team looking to get some points, desperate to get some points. And there he is, Donald Cherry, making an appearance here. Gotta love it. November, Remembrance Day coming up in a week or so. And, of course, Don Cherry always now going to be remembered for the poppy, remembered for Remembrance Day. And, of course, unfortunately, the comments he did make, but gotta love him. Don Cherry is the best. All right, they're just coming back from commercial break. We'll let them finish this little highlight package, and then let's get to this hockey game as Jake Allen has been solid. The Oilers trying to find a little chip in the armor to see where they can put this one through. What do you got for us, Jake?
Terrific job
Are you
over the
going to let the Oilers score? Or
as a
you
defenseman, be able to talk with your goalie.
That's right, Len. If you can buy a poppy, wear a poppy. Show your support and remember all those losses.
It's one of the big reasons they brought him in, but so some great clips to show how much that helps the breakout, how much it helps defensemen have a goalie move the puck like that.
Yeah, for us, Shane, as former defenseman, you're going back, your face is up against the glass. You don't want to have to handle it if your goalie's got an opportunity. He hasn't seized one so far, an opportunity to move the puck out.
29 shots on Jake Allen as it comes out through center ice. Through the center zone, Ty Emberson will send it in. Good look at Kovacevic. He went down, though, under forechecking pressure. It pops high. Mercer tried to will it out of the zone. And it does pop out. Hischier cradles it. He'll take it in. Nico Hischier to the slot for Mercer. Goes off sticks. And Nugent Hopkins will swing back the other way. Jake Allen will play it to the outside where it's scooped out by Timo Meier.
Another example, just took away the whole forecheck there, getting the puck and moving it quickly up the wing.
And there hasn't been much, Shane, offensive
Slushy,
zone time, especially later on in the game. You might see a shift with something, but there hasn't been back-to-back shifts. Maybe all night where Edmonton's really sustained anything. They're going to need to find something quick with under 8 to go.
Devils will go home. They will see Jake Allen's former team, Montreal, on Thursday night. As icing is called here.
All right, icing. This is going to come back to the Devils zone. Oilers need to find some life. 7:43 to go. Again, 6 shots in this period. Nothing wrong with that. A couple good quality ones, but a lot of mistakes by this Oiler team. A lot. They're up to 18 giveaways. All right, here we go.
Really force the defenseman in. They're not afraid to pinch with the score as it is right now. There might be a little gambling going on.
The line for Edmonton is Draisaitl, Hyman, and Perry. Bouchard will play it well. Wrist one through traffic wide. Pratt gets to it now. Palat. He'll play it along and out to center. Ecamm. Bouchard. Corey Perry threads it across. Nice move by Ecamm. Will rattle it all the way around. Collected by Leon Draisaitl. Wedged in by Bouchard. Pesce reads the play. Leaves it for Dillon. Pratt will hustle across and get it out of harm's way. But ice the puck.
This is what you want now. We talked about
Another
a couple
icing
shifts
call.
in a row. Well, if you choose to, you can get new troops.
All right, so this is where the icings are going to happen, right? The Oilers are going to pressure. Jersey's going to flip it out, and if it goes for icing, it goes for icing. 7:02 to go. Still mathematically lots of time for the Oilers to score 3. But do they have the drive?
To look for that play.
Oh, you got to get pucks through that. You got Perry and Hyman, both net presence here on this line.
Hughes was able to draw it back, but the Oilers get possession. And now out of the corner, Pesce moves it out again. It'll make it 3 straight icings here against New Jersey.
There it is, another icing call. That's all they're going to do. Devils don't have to do anything right now. They're up by 3. They're going to defend. They're going to hold their fort. And if they have to ice it, no skin off their back. The Oilers right now have to make some big plays. And they're trying. They're getting in there. They're getting the setups they need. They just can't pass the goaltender.
Up out of the corner. Shot from a tough angle. Flung wide by Hyman. Now Palat carries the puck out to center ice. New Jersey will finally change. Palat will steer it in the zone. 6:30 left. Steph Nason, Jesper Bratt, Timo Meier, the 3 goal scorers tonight for the Devils. Corey Perry, Draisaitl. Swung out by Ekholm. Around the clock they go for Perry. They play it deeper. Over skated by Draisaitl, and now Stefan Nason will get it out to center ice. The Oilers reorganize. They stay home and see the Vegas Golden Knights here on Wednesday night. Dougie Hamilton taken down by Derek Ryan. Siegenthaler has some safety on the other side. He'll get it out. Stetcher's on it. Stretch out the ice for Ryan. A give back. Adam Henry broken up. Good play. Good zone denial by Siegenthaler. A steal by Derek Ryan. Matthias Janmark shoved by Paul Cotter. Ryan takes his man down. Kovacevic, and now Cotter wheels out. The lead pass for Dowling. Held up by Nurse. Dowling stays with it. He'll trap the zone.
Hey, Luna, welcome in.
Pesce now with a rolling puck has a tough time and a good choice to send it back for Luke Hughes. 5:07 left. The veteran Tatar will swing it in.
All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining in the third period.
Kulak out to center for Skinner. Noah Phil broken up. Play by Hischier. Strong on the puck. McDermott will flip it along for Nico Hischier. He'll draw it back. You watch Hischier and you're just astounded with his 3-zone play.
Oh, that's the thing. Something they're trying to build.
Meg, hello there. Welcome in.
3 zones and being connected.
Another icing call against the Devils.
A guy that kind of exemplifies what New Jersey.
So this is going to come back. Oilers are now in a whole heap of trouble with under 4.5 minutes to go. Welcome in Meg. Welcome in Luna. Welcome in everybody that's kind of popping in for the conclusion here. Let's see what they can do. Again, as you are coming in, keep bopping that like button. Hit that thumbs up for us. And make sure that you do subscribe. We'd love for you to come back and join us for future games. Hischier's got 10 points in his last 7. He's been great. Can the Oilers put one in, or will the Devils hang on? Let's find out.
6 skaters out. Oilers down by 3.
Empty net for the Oilers.
Ekholm. Nugent Hopkins a tip wide. That was Hyman out in front. Bouchard to the wall. Draisaitl. Matthias Ekholm straight away. He'll zing a pass. Nugent Hopkins. Feed it across, and Draisaitl recollects. Blocked again. Pesce that time off the stick of Bouchard. Evan Bouchard trading places with Ekholm. He's picked up by Meier. Here's Draisaitl. Ekholm.
4 minutes to go.
Bouchard readies. Draisaitl a shot. Again deflecting
that's going to go wide and come all the way out. Simon's not happy with the Oilers' play right now. Dropping the boos.
Goaltender here trying to get on the board, get a little bit of a momentum swing.
Puck is fed in. Jake Allen moves it to the boards. Hyman will tackle his man. The Siegenthaler. Bouchard will stretch it out away from Bratt. Ekholm. And Bouchard. Now Ekholm from the flank. Thinks about a seam pass. It comes all the way across.
Try to go backdoor for
Lays it out
Draisaitl.
for Jack Hughes. Empty net just wide. Palat will get to it. He'll pull up. In the back backdoor. It was Pratt. He's roughed up. Draisaitl. Oilers now with 3 minutes left. Start
3
another
minutes.
breakout.
3 minutes remaining.
And missed there by Jack Hughes on the open net attempt.
Draisaitl over the line. Draws Siegenthaler as a defender. Kulak. Draisaitl by Arvidsson. Corey Perry negated by Kovacevic. Puck is free, dug out by Victor Arvidsson.
Skinner went down. He was slow to get up in
Draisaitl.
front.
Arvidsson again. Tugged a bit by Kovacevic. The Devils clear out. 2:29 left in regulation. 31 shots for the Oilers, 16 by New Jersey. Kulak. Loose center. Enrique now all the way around. Dillon. Boy, little play there for Eric Hollows, taken off his pegs by Colson. Pesci right up the gut. Just wide.
Just misses.
Icing is called here.
So we got an icing. This is coming all the way down. Ishmael, has Hyman hit the net yet? You know what? Hyman has had a couple chances. He was close. He was definitely close. But only 2 registered shots on net for Hyman in 18 minutes, 40 seconds of play. Not getting a ton of shots from their stars. Nugent Hopkins has 3 now. Hyman with 2. Arvidsson with 1. Draisaitl, still no registered shot on net.
Paula sends it back for Brendan Dillon. Pesci.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Cut off. Now Kulak. Nurse to the goal line and out. Corey Perry. Perry will stretch it out. A good stick. Play interrupted by Cotter. Goes off the backside of Perry. Paul Cotter gets to it. And he'll move it back out to center ice. Just about 90 seconds left here in Edmonton. Prime Monday Night Hockey.
Oh. No hits.
Right on and swallowed up by Jake Allen.
Well, the Oilers are running
Although
out of
he did
time,
muck
and
it up
they've
pretty
had a
good.
lot of quality
He hasn't
chances
thrown a
here,
hit,
6
but
on
he's
5, and
he's getting frustrated. He's shoving. Zach Hyman did hit the back of the net though, as he drove towards the net, missed the puck, and crashed into the net. That was about as much hitting and scoring as he's done today.
Back in goals we see. Faceoff will stay put in the Devils zone.
Not just Pickard
We
back
got
in net, but maybe an
1:25
indication
to
with
go.
the personnel that you got out, and a little bit less experience and perhaps offensive finishing ability. It just didn't seem to be Edmonton's night, guys. They couldn't establish much, and credit to the New Jersey Devils, but they couldn't really find their game after starting really strong.
no, I said that first period they had their chances to grab the lead or be right in it, but Allen was good in net for New Jersey in the first, and it seemed like Devils got their defense in order.
And this is going to be an
following
icing
40
against the
minutes.
Oilers.
We also
So
gotta
now this
mention
has to
Edmonton
come
coming
all
off
the
a
way
back-to-back.
back
New
down.
Jersey, Sean
Gordon,
Keith-
good night. Take care. Good to see you.
11 games in 20
Again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to all the mods
They've been able to
for helping us out all night long. Appreciate you all so very much. So thank you, mods. Thank you to everybody who hit that subscribe tonight. Appreciate it. We're going to finish this one out under a minute to go. Let's see what happens.
On the road for 8 days, and you're finally playing that third game now. They've been rested and waiting, thinking about it. No doubt probably watched the game last night, preparing. They came out and ready to play.
Oilers coming off a 4-2 win in Calgary last night. Puck is sent down, and finding good practice time is hard for NHL coaches because you have to rest the boys too.
It's so important early in the year, especially new coach, new
Right.
team you're getting acclimated with. You want to get your systems in place, and you can
All right,
coach so
Floyd,
much through
take care. We'll
video,
see you
but
tomorrow night.
on-ice practice, which is
Tomorrow on
something
the
the
channel,
Devils didn't have a
Leafs and
lot of
Boston
until the
Bruins.
last
Right
week.
here, we'll be calling that game. Full coverage. That's going to be a
So
burn burner.
Brendan Dillon
Cannot
will
wait.
man the puck.
Leafs
19
and Bruins
seconds left.
tomorrow
One
night.
story left in this one. Dillon in control. Moved all the way around. 10 seconds on the clock. Outstanding effort tonight by the visiting
Devils
team.
just going to hang on to this one. This one is coming to an end. There goes the horn. It's over. A shutout. The Oilers get shut out 3-0. Sounds good, Simon. Marshall, you're very welcome. Thanks for being here. 3-0. Your goal scorers. For those of you that want to be reminded, Steven Nosen, his 6 from Cotter and Bratt in the second period. They changed the other Nosen goal. Nosen had 2. It's now changed to Bratt on the power play from Heeshire and Hamilton. And then in the third period, Timo Meier, his 6 from Mercer. Total shots, 31 for the Oilers, 16 for the Devils. Wow, 31-16 the shots. Oilers drop below 50% in the faceoff circle to 48.9. Devils go 1 for 1 on the power play. Oilers go 0 for 1 on the power play. They could not score there either. 18 hits for the Devil, 5 for the Oilers. 14 block shots for the Devils, 9 for the Oilers. Edmonton with 19 giveaways. That is a horrendous number. 19 giveaways. Let me, do I have my other screen here? No, I don't. That's okay. We'll stay here for the moment. 19 giveaways. They got to fix that. All in all, just not a good outing here by the Edmonton Oilers. Second half of the back-to-back. A great game by the New Jersey Devils. They pick up those important points. And it's off to the next. Toronto-Boston coming up tomorrow night. It's going to be fun. Leafs, Bruins, always a great time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate y'all. Time for me to hit the hay and go watch some TV and get ready for bed. 11 o'clock Eastern time. If you haven't switched your clocks by now, hurry up. Make that change. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Sam from the Samwelb 12 Experience saying go hockey go. We'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.